Hello, 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 Miss Shawna. How are you this morning?
We sounding a little bit better than the other day, so I can tell you that much. Just still a little bit raspy, but the energy level is still, it's fluctuating. But we got tea, honey, tea
Yes.
and German honey,
And internet today.
and internet. Because why would they want to mess with it during the daytime? I don't understand when everybody's working and everything. Mm-mm. It was some type of migration. I don't know internet talk, so that's what was happening. I was like, first thing in my thought, I was like, was there an accident? Did somebody run into the damn thing again?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you back on.
Yes, because I've missed it.
Yes.
Monday, I couldn't talk, y'all. I have nothing. I was like trying to say the loudest, but my mic would have been like here the whole time. And it would have been sucked. It would have sucked.
Oh, that
So,
could have been a sexy voice, that deep, raspy little sexy voice, you
oh
know?
no, it wasn't even deep. It was
Oh,
high,
Lord.
like I was a soprano, honey, in the choir, and I sounded good if I was singing. I was like, I hit these high notes, honey. I will hit these high notes, and then yesterday it was a little bit, but I was having coughing spells, like that mucus, y'all. It's no joke. It's no joke. So I just kept hitting my button. I had clients. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know when y'all rewatch this, y'all gonna see. I was red. I was red from coughing. I was like, oh man, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to fix it. So now I got my little raspy voice, hunty, and it's way better. It's way better.
Well, we'll take this voice any day.
Thank you, thank
There
you.
you
Now,
go.
now when you get your raspy voice, you go into Barry White zone. So I'm like, no, keep talking.
I
Keep
know. Yeah,
talking.
exactly. Because yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So yeah,
When I was a little
mucus.
kid, I always wanted a hairy chest and a deep voice, and I got neither. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, thank God that I was given, the other things like a logical brain and whatever, but I
logical
still could
brain.
have used the deep voice and the hairy chest. I was like,
Yeah,
what more? They could give me a little more.
right, right,
but I'll
right.
take what I got. The Lord had a reason, and I figured it out over time. It's worked out
Yeah,
the way it's meant to be.
absolutely, absolutely. I was like, oh, I know. I was talking to you a couple times, and you had when you was sick. I was like, So let me think of something else I could talk about, so you can keep talking, because this sounds good, honey. Like you could be on Quiet Storm, the late night R&B, or the slow rock, or
Mhm.
the
Slow groove.
yes.
FM
Now I'm like
102.5.
right at the altos, right in between the altos and the soprano. I'm like right in the middle.
I think at least you weren't Mimi Ripperton with that love
Yes,
ya.
yeah. Now Monday I was there. Boy, I could hit that. I was Mariah Carey. You couldn't
Oh
tell me
Lord.
nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing because there was nothing else coming out.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Welcome in everybody. Don't forget, if you are here and you have not set up your YouTube account, we invite you
Yeah,
to please set up a YouTube account. The reason why we love it so much is because it's like YouTube University is what I call it. I
it
can go
is.
there when I need things, answers to questions, and I can find a video about it, which is great. There's so much wonderful content there. All of it's free, and you just
Yeah.
go and you find what you're looking for. When I need to clean out my sync train, when I need to figure out the remote controls in my car and setting those up, it's amazing what information you find there, and also just general questions about life itself and other tarot readers. So if you haven't done it yet, set up a YouTube account. They are free, they cost you nothing. And then when you
Nothing.
make sure that while you're setting it up, you go and get your phone and point it to Miss Shawna's thing here, which is also in the stream, and you can make sure that you subscribe. Don't go there and not subscribe.
Yeah,
If you do, then you wasted a trip.
you
So
did.
go there and subscribe to Miss Shauna's. Also, make sure you look at the little bell icon and trigger
Turn it
that
on.
to be getting notices. So when you get notices, anytime Miss Shauna puts something online, she posts something, or anytime that she goes live, you'll get notice. The thing is, it pops up on your phone. If you're not wanting to do watch, I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you didn't want to watch at the moment, you just ignore it. It goes away, and you've lost nothing. Again, it's free. And for me, I call it a university because I go to that thing often when I'm trying to
Yes.
resolve things that I'm not being able to figure out in my life. Also, software. As I work with software and I'm looking at making content and stuff, YouTube is my go-to,
Yes.
and I love it. So, and this,
Hmm.
by the way, I am at 984. Folks, I am trying to get to 1,000. So I am only 16 away. So
Yes.
please send this to your family. Send it to your friends. Send it to the people you don't like. Send it to the
We
people you
almost
don't even
there.
know. I don't care. Send it to anybody and everybody. Share with them and ask them to please, if they haven't set it up, set up a channel. And if they have set up, if they have it, no matter what, if they did or didn't, have them set it up and go ahead and subscribe. Please, I would appreciate it, because we're trying to hit
Yes.
1,000. So
Yes.
I'm asking everybody to do that. And again, we do these readings for free for everybody. And when I do my uploads, they're for free as well on YouTube. So this is the one way in which I'm asking you to give a little back. I would truly appreciate it. So follow this. Follow this. There you go.
Yes. You can
Subscribe.
follow me too. You can follow me too.
Yes, yes, yes. Miss Shawna, I did hear through the grapevine
Heard.
that someone has a hard copy of a certain
Yes.
astro planner. Who might
Yes.
that be? Can you share with us? Yes. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Let me take this off of here so you can see it full
Yes.
circle. Look at this.
Everybody, it is here. It is here. It is here. It is so here. It came yesterday. Thanks for the orders that had came through for pushing me to get this copy. So,
Hint, hint, Linda, Miss Linda. Hint,
Miss
hint.
Linda, hint, hint, Miss
Thank you in
Linda.
advance, Miss Linda.
Yes, 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 yes. So I will be sending out people's orders. I am so grateful and thankful. You will not be disappointed. This is in your hands. This is the copy now. I mean, oh my gosh, we couldn't. This company did their thing. I mean, all the way. Um, Great work, great everything. I mean, there's nothing I can say, but it's here. It is
And it's
here.
good. It's good to have the virtual copy on your computer. But if
Yes,
you're somebody like me who loves to still write, I love the feeling of writing. I love when I write something, I read it,
yes.
then I remember it. If you're somebody who loves the tactile feeling of
Mhm.
whatever note taking and whatever, you know what this book means to you. Because again, there's one thing about reading online, there's one thing about learning online, but there's another thing for folks like me who've been around a while, to open up a book or open up something and then also
Yes.
to write and to get that free flowing going. It's like,
Hmm.
man, sometimes the mind, because the hand starts working, the mind opens up. All of a
Yeah.
sudden you're like, oh man, now I'm more and more and more. There's sometimes I sit in front of the screen as I'm editing through the book that I'm finishing up. I'll sit through and I'm like, freeze. But yet I'll sit down and I'll start notating. I'm like, oh, okay. It's
Yep.
amazing. There
Yeah.
is a
I have.
psychology to it.
I've been using my copy, but it helps you see like, oh wait, I did this today. I did that. I'm like, wait a minute, I done checked off. And it gets you prepared for the next day. And then you're like, oh bam, I already know what I need to do. I already know. This also has, the astrology for the month. It lets you know what is going on for the month and the description here. Okay. This copy will be going up today, being uploaded. The physical copy, if you don't care for it, the digital copy is still up. It's only $20. The physical copies are $40, and it is worth it. It is so worth it because it is bomb. I'm just so happy. Yesterday when I got the box, I opened the box. I was like, oh, it came like way, way early. I'm pacing around the house like, so what am I gonna do now? What do I need to do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to. This is amazing. First thing I text Don, like, it's here. It is here. So, yeah, I am. This is a project, and this is going to be an ongoing project for the years to come because I feel like this is something great and needed. That just means I got put in that work and work with and co-create with spirit. So yeah, I'm super duper happy. But there's more books to come. Okay, there's more to come out of this group, and with me, and the next one is going to be done. So yeah,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm looking forward to it. And this is Shauna's Linktree account. So if
yes,
you need to reach out to her, to email or whatever, if you don't want to email, the good part is if you want a copy of her hardbound copy of that book, that planner, you can email her directly to that number down
yes,
there. or you can go here and reach her through Linktree.
Okay.
One way or the
Yes.
other, you can reach her until
Either
she
way.
gets the post up, which will have an
Yes.
actual link to get to the hard copy book. And then,
Yes.
of course, the electronic version is still up, and so I will put that link up down the road a little bit, so you can even have access to it should you not need the hard copy.
Right.
But again, you have options, and it's great to have
Hmm.
options.
Absolutely. It's so great to have options. So great.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And thank you everybody for popping in. Preeti, Linda, Miss Linda, Christine, Pam Franks from
Yes.
Houston. Nice to see you all in. Also, I saw Jojo is in there. And hey, Jojo, nice to see you
Yes.
in. Allison, nice to see you in. Allison got an interesting read last night. Allison, you need to share with folks if you're comfortable doing so. You may want to share with folks in the chat what the read was last night, because you got a heck of a damn good read last night. And we spent a lot of time because there was so much more to the reading than just a mere reading. There was so many more things that needed to be said that and developed with the conversation. So if you didn't have a chance to see it last night and you wanted to see it yourself, go on to last night's on my live. Go into YouTube again. Back to YouTube. Go into YouTube under Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Go to the lives. They have videos and then shorts and something else, and they have lives. You click on the lives, which is the fourth little widget. And when it comes up, you'll click on that show, and it's about an hour in. I think Pam Franks actually said it's like it was at 8:05 her time, and I don't remember what time we started. So about an hour in is when it starts. But it's an amazing read with her. We also had a read with a woman who I connected. I was seeing through her that her son was talking to a spirit that's there that was either his grandfather or hers, and it wound up being hers. And she confirmed it, but she doesn't tell anybody, because she wasn't sure what to do with that information and whatever. It was an amazing read. That was closer to the end of the evening as well. And but it was crazy we didn't know. I don't know from Adam. I didn't know if she had a kid, but I'm telling her what I'm getting, and she's like, yeah, I do. And his son, yeah, and he's talking to the spirit in the closet, and it was great. So anyway, great energy last night, which will be the same today. That's for sure. Welcome
Absolutely.
in, Bonnie. Welcome in, Marie Taylor. Hey, Ray Lopez from Kingman. Nice to see you in. Crystal, nice to
Yes.
see you in. Mars, good to see you in as well. I haven't seen you in a while, Mars. Nice to be in. Libby Johnson from Phoenix. Hey, Libby, welcome in. Shawna, Debbie Ross. Did I get everybody? If I didn't get you, it's not because I meant to ignore you. I promise. It's just that for some reason I may not. Oh, Angie. Welcome in, Angie. Angie was in there early. LMT, nice to see you in as well. So there you go. I think we hit everybody.
And
Folks,
Tina,
if
did you
you
say
want
Tina?
a reading, let us know, and we will. If we're drawn to you, we will put you away. Miss Linda says last night was amazing energy. Great readings. I'm patting myself on the back here. Great readings and lots of information. No, it was. There was something very unique about last night that comes along every now and then. And, Sean and I have a lot of those same kind of energies and same days. But when they do happen and they stand out, you're like, wow, that was one for the books, So that was definitely a good night. And the energy's here today. So we are ready for a good day. And because I already made the damn thing, I'm playing one more little commercial before it has to be put to sleep. So here we go. And yes, it is a day late, but it's good because
Hey, it's still good. Shoot, it's still good.
happy anniversary. Happy Valentine's Day,
Happy
everybody.
anniversary to somebody. Doggone it.
Exactly. And let's see. So let's go. Let's get rolling. Oh, by the way, I wanted to show this. I showed, if you don't have my face, if you're not on Facebook or on one of the other ones that I put it everywhere, but I was showing Shawna today because I had to bring them. This is show and tell day. Okay.
It's show and tell.
You all know I love my red shoes. And so when you see me, you will see me with red shoes. And not everybody makes red shoes. Actually, very few people make men's red shoes. And so I have to look around to find red shoes. And so I decided I'm going to make my own. And that's what I did. So I found a place that helped let me make my own. And if you look there, you notice the logo. I got my logo on my shoes, and I got the name on my shoes on the back. I chose it was all red when I first designed it, and then I changed this to black to give some offset to this color and the strings. And even on the tongue of the shoes, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, it's hard to see, but it's there, I promise you. And the stitching and everything else. These shoes are so comfortable, and I love them. and it didn't take as long as I thought it would to get them in. But I'm now a shoemaker.
A shoemaker.
Yes, that's my new name, Don Rumer-Rivera Schumacher. But I love them, and they're
Right.
comfortable as going. And they're not for sale. There's something I made for me, just to kind of have for my own thing. Because again, it's hard to find good red tennis shoes. It's just
Mm-hmm.
people don't most people don't make them for men. So there you go. With that said, who are you drawn to this morning, Miss Shauna?
Not for nothing. My eyes got stuck on Pam.
Okay, Pam Franks. Let's get
Yep, Pam Frank.
Miss Pam. Do you want a general or a specific reading?
I was staring off in abyss, and I don't know why with Pam.
She's probably ready to get back into action.
Yeah.
Yep. You, Miss Pam. General, there you go. Good morning, Lynn C's. Hey, Victor. Also good to see you in.
Yeah. Hey, Victor. Yeah, Pam. Mm-mm. That's why. Okay, let me get these cards out because this is I don't know why, but spirits was on me. I was just like, okay, am I tripping or Pam?
Can we
We got
talk?
this.
Can we talk?
Listen, we got the Seven of Swords here. Okay, this is a nice morning. Okay, I feel like this is just letting you know somebody is gonna try you, and I feel like if they haven't, they are about to, or they doing things behind your back that you don't know what's happening. But with the or they have already done it. I feel like this is kind of like in the past. It's something that you shouldn't worry about if you are thinking about this, because you have the Nine of Wands here. This is saying, I don't care. I'm staying forward, and I'm gonna do my thing because I don't got time for whatever you trying to do or bringing me down, or try to throw me up under the bus, honey. You are the one that's looking stupid, not me. And that's what this. But the great thing about this, Pam, that the worst is over when it comes to the Nine of Wands, and that is stability that is going to is ahead right now, and which is amazing. This is about resolving. This is about um protecting yourself, but also not allowing anything to throw you off of your game, if that makes sense. Okay. Because you have a great opportunity coming to you, which is the Ace of Pentacles. I love it. I love this for you. This is a new opportunity that is definitely coming in. And on top of that, this is financial opportunity. This is the coins is getting bigger and better.
Cha-ching.
So much so, it's bringing you the happiness. Now, how is that? You got the Sun card here, and this, you got a financial opportunity or a chance for a new beginning. It can be something big and better, which I do see because look at the type of pentacle that it is standing all the way out. But this is you. I feel like the bee, the busy bee that did all that work, and you didn't stop, and you kept going, and you're going straight to being led right into that Ace of
And is that a
Pentacles.
cup too in there? Is that a cup in that
Mm-mm.
or is it what is that inside that?
Oh, it's a tree,
Interesting. Yeah.
but you see a cup,
Yeah.
overflowing.
Love
Um,
it.
right, with this Sun card, this is that happiness. This is the ultimate. This is the positivity because you didn't allow this darkness to seep in and try to, you know, like really mess with you mentally. This is a period that you are going into of prosperity, Pam. Okay, this is a period of being recognized and getting the recognition that you deserve. But this is a type of an honoring type of moment. that's coming up for you. This is also that transformation, but this is, see the sunflowers? This is the abundance here. And these are not little sunflowers. These are big. I also feel like this is the feel of sunflowers, honey. So this is not something that is short term. This is long term and amazing. Two
And
of
you know, it's
wands.
interesting, Shauna, about the
Go ahead.
sunflower. I
Mm-hmm.
love the sunflower when it comes out because for me, I always remember the sunflower follows the sun.
Yeah.
When the sun's up in the morning, it's facing it, and as it does, the sunflower changes and goes with it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the light is shining on you always right now. When I get that,
Mm-hmm.
that's the impression I always get when I see the
Yeah.
sunflower,
That's
is
when I
that
saw it.
know that the light is always shining on you now.
Yes, yes. So this is like a transformation because you got all these butterflies that surround you. They are blooming, they are flying. There is no more in the cocoon waiting to spread up. No, no, no. This is embracing this as well. You do have the two of wands here. The two of wands is now being actionary. Now it's like, all right, it's about the planning, it's about the prepping and seeing what you want to do, where you want to go, what's your next adventure, you know. This is the Emperor card. This is you taking your control back and making the moves, the right moves. And when I always see the Emperor card, I always say this is playing chess, not checkers, because now you're like, oh no, I'm not going to be taken out by somebody's making fast moves around me. I know how I see it. Now let me play like how I should play. And this is taking calculated risks, taking calculated moves, and this is what you're doing. You are back in control, honey. And that is the amazing feeling is what I got from that, honey. So I just wanted you not, maybe that's why I was staring at you, but I felt that there was something going on where someone's trying you. I mean, like really deceitful. And we ain't got time for that. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever.
Well, it's interesting because the one thing I got was it's time to play. It's time to play. So
Ooh,
again,
yeah.
I'm getting the feeling that your health issues are coming to an end in the sense of the treatment and the therapy and whatever. And again, so the recovery is coming to an end. So now it's time for you to get back and to play. And you're going to find that there was some blessings that came from this opportunity. And again, when I say opportunity, I use that word wisely and not loosely. I use it wisely because again, we can see two things can exist at the same time. Okay, so yeah, this thing really took you down and it put you out for a while, but it also gave you an opportunity to maybe do some other things or see some other things or whatever else. And so what I would suggest to you again is that there's some opportunities that came from this, and maybe it's an opportunity of reflection or an opportunity of maybe just again realizing the things that are important to you and the things that maybe you had kind of lost track of the importance of and those kind of things. Again, it's an opportunity that came from this. But I do also want to tell you that right in front of you, now that you are healed and now you want to play, mama, get out there and play because someone is waiting for you. Yes, you're getting back into
Hmm.
the pool. You getting your feet back into the pool, and you going wading. You going wading and
Yes.
wading in the water,
Nah.
wading in the water. A different kind of water though, but you're going to enjoy
Ooh.
that kind of water. So when this person comes into your life, make sure that you surrender and release all of the luggage and baggage and crap around any of the other experiences that you've had, and let this person's energy be independent. Okay, don't let yourself be totally filled with all of the other worries and concerns that other people have delivered upon you, and let this person create their own energies with you, and therefore let that relationship stand independently of all others, and you're going to be very happy with this person. This person is an older person. This person helps bring balance into your life. I love this. They're very balanced. This person is very bright, and so you guys are going to have a lot of great in-depth conversations. Don't be surprised if you both share a lot. Not only do you share a lot of the same things that you want for yourselves and for your life, but you also have a lot of common interests, and you have a lot of common experiences. The funny part is neither of you shared the experiences together, but you both have a lot of experiences that are very much in common with each other. And when you start talking, you're like, oh my God, I was there, or I did that. And so don't be surprised. Again, there's a bond that's very strong here. And this is somebody who's been waiting for you. And they've been waiting for the right person, and the right person is you. So Miss Pam, you got somebody coming in. And guess what? That person is going to bring that balance in your life and also set you on the path of abundance, which means, again, when I say that, I don't mean money only. What I'm talking about is happiness, wholeness, living your fullest life, feeling like finally you found your stride, you found your place, you found your purpose, and you found what you could call home. That feeling of home. He's going to bring that feeling of home to you. So Pam, you got some good stuff coming your way. I'm telling you what. And you don't usually get readings, and I'm glad you chose one today because it was meant for you to hear this.
Yes, it was. I was like, wait a minute, Pam?
Absolutely. So there you go,
First
Pam.
up.
There you
Yes.
go. So be ready. Y'all got me crying over here. All
Aw,
right.
good
Those are good
tears.
tears, hopefully.
Good tears. Tears of joy, honey.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I can't wait to start seeing the posts about this mystery
Me
man.
too.
Remember
Me
that old
too.
game, Mystery Date,
What?
Mystery
Pam?
Date.
Gotta let us know, honey.
Miss Pam just got a love reading. Oh my God, we just did a love. I just did a love. Oh Lord,
You did.
the Lord, the gates are going to open to
You
hell, and I'm
did.
headed that way.
No, you ain't. You did though.
Lord, I know. Pam, look, what did you do to me, Pam? Thank you very much.
You did.
I can't believe it. Cheesy whiz. Lord have mercy. And it's not a cold day in hell because, I can tell you it's not. Lord, not even
Right.
here in Arizona. So there you go. Nice. Hey, Creating Balance. Nice to see you in. Miss Bonnie, nice to see you in as
Yes.
well.
Absolutely.
Valerie, didn't we just read for you last night? I thought we read for you last night. I don't know. I know you were on last night, and and I thought Angie addressed the question back then. So anyway, good reading. Thanks, Pam, for sharing that energy.
You right, Bonnie. It is all your territory, honey. It is all your territory.
Exactly. Bonnie, you can spank me later. Woohoo!
And I
Promises,
was really
promises.
looking forward to hang out with y'all yesterday, but the internet wouldn't let me.
Exactly.
All right. Who do you feel? Where you feeling?
Let's see. Tanessa Price.
I was thinking the same
Yes. Yes,
thing.
Tanessa needs to hear from us today. Tanessa needs to hear from us. Tanessa, I feel,
Yeah,
yeah,
I was looking at the same. Oh my gosh, the
yeah.
same.
Tanessa, I feel you have a lot of strong energy around you that is not positive. I feel that you're under a weight of a serious weight of something heavy. And I feel that, again, yeah, Tanessa, this is for you. I feel that there's a serious weight on your shoulders. Have you been fighting? Is it a physical ailment, or is it a psychological situation with somebody messing with your head? Because I'm picking up one of lovers, also lover situation. Yeah.
With the 8 of Wands, it's over one.
Oh Lord. No Lord.
Here's the fighting. Oh my gosh, you're saying it, and I just pulled all the cards that you were talking
Mm-hmm.
about.
Yep. Miss Tanessa, are you having an issue with someone then? Is that what it is? Or again, is it a physical? When you say yes, can you say yes, comma, someone, or yes, comma, physical abuse? Yep.
Abuse.
And so it is the physical as well as someone.
Yeah.
That makes sense then, because I was getting the physical. Oh, geez. Whew, yeah, I felt that energy as soon as I saw your name, and I thought this was yeah. Well, unfortunately, Tanessa, I'm gonna have to give you a little more because this is not going to get better. This is not going to get better without you doing something. Okay, letting things stay the way they are is only going to guarantee that they're going to get worse. And that Ace of Wands that Shawna just pulled out there is that impetus to tell you you have to take action. That's the action card, the movement card, the putting something into place. You're going to have to take some things into place and start making some things happen. If you are, I mean, I hear that I've changed. It won't happen again. This was a one-time deal. No, this is not the energy I'm getting. The energy I'm getting is that you're not creating this, and you didn't create the situation, but they can't accept responsibility for their own behaviors and the stuff that they've put a lot of things into place when they were younger that brought them to the mess they're in now, and they don't want to take responsibility for it. So therefore, you are the fault. You are the blame. And that's not fair to you, but more importantly, it's not healthy for you. Miss Tanessa, you're going to have to make some serious choices, and I don't see this getting better. I see this getting worse. And so, for your own health and safety, do you have children? Because I'm not picking up a strong energy vibe on that. I don't think if you do, the children are kind of insulated from this. I'm guessing you keep that out of their eyes, because I'm not getting a very strong child concern issue here. My concern is all about you and your health. So you're going to need to take some serious actions to because this will not, again, he's not going to change. Yeah, exactly. That's why not with me. That's why exactly. That's why I felt the children are not with her. So that's why I didn't feel the children vibe, and that's I was getting only, yeah. And this is probably it's a good reason for this at this point. Yeah, Miss Tanessa, protect yourself. Do what you need to do. Shawna,
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
let you pick up on that one.
Well, it's only going to be the same thing. Because, well, there is light at the end of the tunnel, but the only thing that can make it light at the end of the tunnel is going to be you, my love. It's not going to be anybody else or anything else. Um, you are the one that has to create that exit, if that makes sense. Okay, and it's this serious. It's that, I mean, like, as Don was speaking, and I was shuffle the cards. These how the cards exactly flew out. But the great thing about it is when you create this moment in time for you, the Ace of Wands, Spirit has your back. Spirit is like, bam, all right, dang. All you had to do was get out of that situation, and I will provide for you. The universe will open up other doors for you. And this will bring in the happiness that you are seeking with this Sun card being here. I feel like, um, you know, it's not getting back to who you were, but this is like a rediscovery of who you are. Okay. Hear when I say the words were and are. That is totally different. That's you in the past, and now you are embracing who you truly are. And the great thing is, you got the Ten of Wands here. This is you walking away. This is showing, like, listen, I take all what I need. What I don't need, I'll leave it and go on, because this is a door that closed, but the only one that can close this door is you. Okay, you do have the um King of Wands here. You have the strength to rebuild. You have the courage. This is now tapping in the determination to build. It's not too much of a start all over, but this is a new beginning for you. Take it. Take it, and look back at it as a survivor of it, you know, and be this voice for others that can't or don't know how, but be a voice for your own self. You have the Two of Pentacles. It will be like, wait, what am I juggling here? What am I? This is playing off in your head. Like, shall I go or shall I stay? Shall I go or shall I stay? Well, ultimately, the decision is up to you. But for what we see here is, if you provide the exit, everything else will be taken care of, and you don't have to worry about anything. Okay. um and things will take off quickly. Eight of Wands, it's not something that will be lingering around of like, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do. No, it's you getting to the bam, bam, bam. When Spirit say they got your back, Spirit has your back, and you trust it. Trust them like you trust yourself as well. That's what I have for you, love. We don't want to put all your stuff out there, but you know, this is heavy, and we both was feeling something.
And again, I strongly the energy I got tells me that this is not a one-off. This is not a every once in a while. This is going to get worse, not get better. And if the other person doesn't want to get help, that's fine. But you need, no matter what they do, you need help. You need
Yeah.
help. Shawna, let me know do you think this is
Yes.
beneficial?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something
Because
Shawna
this is
made.
a great motivation, but will inspire you of changing your mindset. Okay, because you can fall in that, and when you fall in that mindset, it becomes a trap. And then this is where you put the blame, or you start to feel like, well, I'm walking on eggshells, I can't do this and can't do that, but you only trapping yourself. So take a look. I did this video a long time ago, and it's still up, and it will always be up. you
This is an
know
evergreen video. It has no timeline. It really is information that was useful then, is now, and will be in the future. Again,
hmm
this kind of information doesn't get old. This is information that is current because, again, this deals with what you're going through. So if I were you, I'd watch it. And most importantly, know that you are not the only one. You're not alone. That there are other people, and this is one of sometimes this is the most underreported crime, and it's the most underreported issue because a lot of times the victims feel like they are responsible, like they've done something. And in most of these cases, the victims did nothing. But also, in doing nothing, they do nothing to stop it because they always have faith and belief because
Gonna be better. It's gonna get better.
exactly. And this is only a one-off, or this is he doesn't do this often, and he won't get worse.
Or,
No, and also when I say he, let me tell you, I'm saying he because of her, but I'm not saying that it's all he, because there are she's who are
that
equally
do the
abusive
same.
to he's,
hmm
and they have even stronger issues because of our culture that men, can't be abused, and it's like bullshit. It happens. So,
Right.
so I'm not being sexist here. In this situation, it's because she's with a he. But if he with a she, we would be having the same conversation. I promise you.
hmm hmm
So, so again, reach out and find a local group in your community that gets together, and the local group of people who have dealt with this, and at least get with a group and talk with them, and feel like, again, at least you have a place to go and vent. It's important.
Absolutely.
The National Domestic Violence Hotline can help you with all of those things, and they will put you in touch with the local place. And if you find you need eventually a place to get away because you can't take it anymore, but you don't have the resources, these people can also help you with that as well, because they'll find a national chapter that can get you shelter and safety and be secured, so where he can't find you
hmm
until things change or whatever. So again,
hmm
my love and prayers with you. It is not a good thing to. It is not a good thing to have to deal with. And I'm
Yeah.
sorry that we had to pick up on it. But you you were here.
Hey,
You asked the question.
you here, and this is what it was. I get chills over because I know that things will change, but you have to be in the driver's seat to make these changes. It's
Hmm.
not going to change just because you blink your eye and you like okay, or you close your eyes and you like okay, it's about to be over with. No, 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 no. It's not. It's not unless you put your nice, pretty foot down, honey.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
or
Yep.
the stiletto, or the block heel and knock them side the head and then go. But don't let me get into it, Jack. 'Cause I tell you to get a bat and or get some hot grits and call it a day.
Oh yes, yes, Medea.
we gonna go. We're going with the hot grits, honey.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you will come out of this so much stronger than you know. You are the one that have to put yourself on top of your pedestal instead of someone else or a situation. This is all about discovering who you are, not who you were.
Exactly. And it's interesting because, again, we were calling who we're drawn to, and Miss Linda hit it right, the nail on the head, nail on the head. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she said spirit put her in the place to hear what she needed to for higher and greater good. Yeah. And it's interesting, when she popped in, we were both drawn to that energy, and we knew that you needed to hear something. And so, again, spirit did definitely deliver you at a time it needed to be heard, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Queen,
see.
you got to go, honey.
I was reading it
First,
like,
it
oh,
started off
really?
as a regular, like a response, and then next thing you know what it was. Hey,
Exactly.
don't DM people about reading. Shut up.
Yeah.
Go
Hey,
to your thing.
exactly, Queen. This one's for you from both
Boom,
me and Shauna.
boom.
Boop.
Resume is equivalent to mine. Hush.
Hush. And she the one brought the tea with that.
Mhm. Absolutely. Lord have
Mm-mm.
mercy. Lord have mercy. Yeah.
How the
I can
what
only say,
the
Queen, we're
heck?
sending the energy back to you that you sent to us, and we're sending it back in spades. So therefore, double, triple, quadruple, whatever.
There
Talk
we
to the
go.
hand.
Yes. Child.
All
Because
righty
we
then.
ain't listening. The ears ain't listening.
Yes, yes, yes. Who is
Ooh, that
next?
was I'm glad it wasn't super heavy with that one. I'm glad it was
Yeah, yep,
you, you know.
yeah.
See how you gotta understand, Tanessa, how powerful you are. And you gotta, like I said, girl, you gotta rise above. But watch that victim mentality because this did it help you with the mental thing.
Mhm.
Okie dokie.
Who you
Who you
drawn to there,
see?
Miss Shauna?
Oh, we was on me. I was going down. Down looking. Hmm. See, I don't know who you read last night because I was trying to get
I'll
my.
just call anybody. It's fine.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, because I was trying to
It's
get
all
my
good.
whole life together. Um. Oh, Tina. Tina Shelton.
Was it a general or specific, Tina? I don't. I don't know if I saw it. Tina, are you still here? And
Yeah,
if so,
she's
is it general or specific? Oh, I see. She did just respond tenfold. I was way back earlier
info.
looking.
Hmm. Hey, Alexa Ann.
I always love that she calls us beautiful people, but if you look at her picture, she's such a beautiful woman herself,
Yes,
and she's
right.
beautiful inside and out.
Absolutely.
If you all are blessed to be able to connect to energy, and you connect to Alexa's energy, it is a beautiful
Yes.
energy. She radiates such positive, beautiful energy. You know,
Oh,
so
Tina was red yesterday. Oh. Yeah.
Alexa, you're going to. It's going to be a few more months. This is not a quick one and done situation. It's going to be a while, unfortunately, still for you. But know that it is coming. There
I got
is
a
end in
yes
sight.
when I saw it, but I just didn't, the
Hmm.
timeline. Hmm.
Exactly. And Tina says general. Call the general.
General.
Call the general.
Call the general. Um, you got the judgment card here, Tina. The judgment card is definitely. I feel like it's like you're going through like a rebirth here. Like you're coming out of your comfort zone. You're coming out of your whatever that hold is. You're coming out of it because what clarified it was the Ten of Cups. So this is great energy. This is um like it's there is a blessing waiting for you and spirit is ready to give you that blessing. And this is going to be setting you up because spirit is remind you I let me how I would say that. Um there was a promise made to you and spirit is keeping that promise to you, okay? And this is all about that receiving, that is all about sitting and basking in this is also even listening to music uplifting you because it changes. And I say that and I just see this page of cups. Page of cups is coming through. This is a new type of venture that is arising for you. I feel like this is trust your intuition with this and to go with it because this is doing what you love. This is opening the door for what you love. I was like, what happened to the thing up there? So Also, you have the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups is as when I say listening to music. Here's look at the music notes coming out of the cup, because this is it speaks to your heart. Music takes you to a different space because it makes you feel like you are capable of doing any and everything. It uplifts your vibrations. It changes your frequency. Regardless if it's a sad song, or if it's a church song, or if it's like an upbeat, or the Beyonce new country song, honey. Texas Hold'em. It can be whatever, but it's the fact that you are changing your vibration, and people are noticing things. Spirit is noticing, the universe is noticing. You have the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups is life, is saying life is improving. Okay. And life is improving for the family, for yourself, but this is all about coming back to what your dreams were when you were a kid, and you coming, you know I won't say coming to it, but like you're about to embrace it. You have the Five of Cups here. Five of Cups is let the past be in the past. Okay. Whatever that you didn't get to accomplish, it wasn't in alignment, and it's fine. Just let it go, because now you are. It, it's feeling like. I guess this is what I'm getting. When you start to go into a new direction, right, in your life, you can feel like, well, dang, I wish I would have did this. Dang, I wish I would have did that, to change the course of something, or change the outcome of what is of now. You can feel like some type of regret, or some resentment for not getting something done, or even leaving a position, or leaving an environment. But here's the thing, it's okay, because you have new opportunities waiting on you. This is the freedom that Spirit is giving you. Like, didn't you ask for this? You asked for some freedom. Now I know, I swore I heard you ask for some freedom. Now let me give it to you. And then it's like, wait. Hold on. I didn't get a chance to finish this. I didn't. So, but you asked for this, and is this in perfect timing right now. But look at the great thing. Page of Pentacles is here. And the Page of Pentacles is saying, don't worry about what you didn't finish. You finished it. Okay. Now it's ready. They ready for you to move on, because you asked for the move on. And with this Page of Pentacles, I feel like this is nurturing energy. I feel like this is young energy here. And this is taking the coins into a different way. All right. I feel like whatever it is that you're wanting to do, um, I feel like there is news of money gonna be coming in, but in a different way for you. Ooh, Spirit said, take the risk. Be the fool, take the risk. It's fine. And you're going to be great at what you do. And Ten of Swords, this is going to allow you to be more flexible. It's going to allow that mental break not to be all heavy on you. So whatever direction that your heart is telling you to go, do it. Trust your intuition. Do it. You got the go. I guess that what Houston would say to NASA. You have the go point. So um, trust that what you are doing, you are being led. Okay, and you're going in the right direction. That's what I got for you, Tina.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Tina, I'm gonna. Hey, Tina. I'm gonna delve in a little bit. You tell me to hush. You tell me to hush when you don't like what you hear, and I will stop it there, because I don't want to be putting it all out on the street. But
Not all on the street.
exactly, Tina. I think no matter what you're thinking, you're feeling right now, I think you are in a better place than you were last year. I got the sense that you last year you were thinking seriously about bringing all of this to an end, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
And you were in a very low place. And it's interesting because the spirit didn't give me a message. They gave me a reflection of that very low place you were in. And you were in, again, a very, very deep, dark, not good place. And the reason why they bring that to me is they're telling me to remind you that look where you've come from. Look where you are now versus there. Now, everything is not perfect. You are not still in a perfect space. You are still not where everything should be. But what I am picking up is that you are not there anymore. You're not in that headspace. And again, they're reflecting about a year ago when you were, again, in a very dark place and you were really seriously considering that maybe you don't want to see where this road ends on its own. So you were going to help it along. Anyway, so as you look at things now, make sure that you put them in perspective, and make sure that you understand, make sure that you appreciate. And this is going back to one thing I talk about all the time is thanks and gratitude. Thanks and gratitude are super important, folks. And I don't harp on the point because it's a moot point. I harp on the point because you really should live with gratitude and thankfulness. If you wake up every morning, when you wake up, when you wake up every morning, if you want to really get your day off to a good start, you should give thanks. Be grateful for the thing. Give thanks for 3 things in your life. And I can guarantee no matter where you are, no matter at what point you are in the deepest, darkest space possible, you can still find 3 things to be grateful of. And the reason why I say that is if you start with a gratefulness in your heart and thankful for something, you started off on a positive note. And that positive note can carry you through a number of things. And the good part is as you spread that positive energy to other people, you bring positive energy into their life. And so you're spreading the seed. It's a ripple effect. And I talk about that in my book. Not that I'm going to talk about the book, I'm not. But this is one of the things that I'll talk about in the book. Part of this is that neuroplasticity. If you wake up every morning for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you're grateful every morning and thankful every morning, don't be surprised if from that point on, when you wake up in a grateful or a thankful state. And you automatically are in that positive state. Again, it's that neuroplasticity, teaching your mind to be thinking on a positive way than instead of a negative way. If you see this card and you say, okay, I have a 2. Oh my God, now I have choices. Why do you give me choices? I can't believe you gave me choices. I don't want choices. Or you can say, wow, look at this. I have a choice today. I can do whatever. How wonderful that I don't have just one thing. I have 2 things to do. So I have a choice. Do you see the difference? Both things are real at the same time. And what I'm trying to go to that is that when you start with that positive, oh, look, I have 2 choices. I have choices. I have options in my life. Instead of, why did you give me choices? I can't stand choices. I don't want this. You start your life and your morning off in a good way. And when you do, everything you see will be more positive in your eyes. And when you receive it positively, it changes the environment around you. Also, when you receive, you send. And as you're sending that energy back, because now you're radiating, people feel that energy. And they don't even know why they want to be around you, but they're drawn to you because, again, they're drawn to your positive state. They're like, oh, my life is abysmal. This person is so happy and joyous. I want to be around them. What's their secret? Well, their secret is not a secret at all. It's gratitude and thankfulness. So start your morning off every day. And Tina, I would suggest continue. If you don't do it yet, you should be doing it. And if you are doing it, continue to do it because it does become habit. And that habit is a positive, again, positive neurons firing all the time instead of the negatives. And, when you get that positive energy coming through, it is not stoppable. So that's what I'm getting, Tina. Celebrate the positives. Know that the work still needs to be done. There's more work ahead. Your life is not where you want it to be. You still have hurdles and you still have things, but you are not in the other space that you were last year. And Spirit needed you to know today. They needed you to hear that. Is that don't make sure that you give a little time into the thought of, thank goodness I'm not back there. Thank goodness my headspace is not there. Thank goodness I have moved on from that. Thank goodness that now my pathway forward is lightened because I've dumped some of this crap that I'm not carrying with me anymore. I'm letting it go. Let it go. Let it go. There's a reason for it. Because you
Yes.
don't need it. Don't carry it with you. Okay? So Tina, continue to grow, continue to expand. And don't look to other people to solve your problems. They're not solving them. Don't look to anybody else. Look to you and your inner strength to carry you through. And again, as you carry yourself through, as you bring that positive energy with you, people will jump on board. People will support it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Absolutely.
There you go. There you go.
There you go, honey.
Miss Tita.
Private dancer, honey.
Absolutely. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Who do we have next? Yum Nam says, "You're very true. It is like brainwashing yourself." Let me get back to it. Brainwashing yourself, thinking something positive or negative. If I have a sister that always says, "I'm not certain. I don't do that kind of stuff." But yeah, that point is that again, it isn't brainwashing. Don't get. I won't go with that. But it is realignment. It is reconfiguring your brain. Again, your brain has neuroplasticity. It can rewire. It can rewire itself to think in a more positive way. Or if you're living in hell and you're living in despair and you're giving into it, your brain can get wired into living in the negative and living in the dark space.
Absolutely.
And when you do that, you'll get dark, because when you put it out, the dark space is coming back. But if you're putting the positivity out, that positive will come back. Again, the neuroplasticity exists. It has been studied. Science has proven it exists, and your mind is adaptable, and that's what it is. So it's not brainwashing, because brainwashing is making us think something that's not real. I'm saying you're changing, you're altering your mindset. So you're actually truly altering, not brainwashing, truly altering it to make sure that it's firing properly in a positive way, which again works to your advantage. It truly does. And when the book comes out, you'll be thanking me for it, because I just gave you one of the big chapters. One of the most important chapters of the entire book on affirmations is that one point, that one specific point on neuroplasticity. The rest of it is great, but if you can learn that one aspect, that is the life-changing aspect of affirmations and that again doesn't change merely your thinking of affirmations. It changes your life. It changes your life. I've lived it. I know it. And I know other people have done it too. And by the way, if you have done affirmations, I invite everybody, anybody out there, if you have used affirmations in your life and you've seen positive results from them, I would love if you could message me. And let me put my email address up there again. Okay. There it is. Anyway, email me or even Shawna, and she'll get it to me. Email one of us, but I would, you're welcome to just email me directly, and email me letting me know what happened, what was happening in your life, what it was, and how the affirmation what the affirmation was and how it changed your experience. And also, if you could, make sure you put one sentence that says, "I authorize you to use the situation, not necessarily my name, unless you want to use your name in the book," because I'm at a point now where I'm adding specific experiences to the book. And that's one of the edits I'm putting in. So if you have an experience and you don't mind sharing it with the world, you're welcome to put it in. If you want me to say, again, if you tell me to leave the name out, but use the experience, I will do that. Or if you want to use initials, if you want me to use initials instead of a name, and again, I won't use your whole name no matter what. It'll be usually a first name and a last initial or something. But again, if you have an experience and you want to share with me, I would truly, truly appreciate it. And it may wind up in the book. And so you may wind up seeing part of your name in print. So share with me. And again, I know I've gotten a number of people who've already given me some things on that. But again, if anybody else is out there and you'd like to share, I would love to hear it. And because I know I've gotten a number of people who've told me how they work for them. So keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All I say is just like taco. It tastes good, and it's the seasoning that it is. And all the signs right here that it is.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I love tacos, child. With vegan meat, but I love tacos. Period.
My dogs. We have one dog who's having the hair issue. Lord, he scratches and itches and then whatever. And we got him on some kind of medicine, all kinds of medicines or whatever else. And the doctor's like, well, let's take him off of regular dog food and we're going to put him on vegan food to see if there's an allergy with the animal flesh or whatever. So I got him vegan meatballs to hide the medicine in.
Yeah.
I got him vegan chorizo to hide it. He will not eat vegan anything. I'm like, are you freaking? A dog is so now. Usually, it's like our kids would
He's
do that.
so
I'm sure.
picky.
Yes, he is so picky. He will not eat it. I put some chorizo in his bowl today, along with his food, and he ate the food and left the chorizo. Even my husky though, my husky did not eat the chorizo. He's like, no. She's like, I'm like, okay, Ghost eats everything. And yet, that's my dog's name, by the way. My not the one with the skin condition, but my husky. She's a white husky. She's so beautiful, and her name is Ghost. And
Yes.
she would not eat the chorizo either, and she won't eat the meatballs. The both of them will not eat vegan anything. I'm like, you got even the vegan tofu. They were like, not so much. I'm like,
Now I
holy
wouldn't
crap.
eat no tofu, child. So that's probably just right.
Yeah. So what I
Tofu
did
here is totally different than the real tofu.
Yeah.
You know, this tofu that they make here is not real. The other tofu, like the real way, is a different texture, different everything.
Well, they are particular, and they, Lord have mercy. This is my little girl. This is my little Ghost.
Oh, that's a good picture of her.
Yeah.
Oh, she's getting big.
5 months old. 5 months old, but she did not like it. Neither one of them did. And we got it for him because she'll eat everything. But when she didn't eat it, I thought, okay, not him only, but her.
Unless
So you know what they love though? She doesn't like those little pill pockets. Paco doesn't like the pill pockets. And so for him, we got him what I use is Velveeta cheese because it's like squishy.
Yeah.
And so I can take the pill and wrap it in the squishy Velveeta cheese. Oh, they love that. And that's another one of Ghost. That's what I was cooking. When I cook, she knows she cannot come behind the counter. She cannot come in the kitchen for cooking.
Her
Oh,
ears
they're
look
always
like bunny ears.
They're always
and
always.
they peak. They look like bunny ears.
Yep, the pink inside. Yep.
Yeah.
She's a pretty one. She's a pretty one. And she knows it. She knows it. And the other night she went into we don't let the dogs on the furniture, and Ed's sitting there and he'd already finished eating and we're just watching TV, and she comes up and she kind of puts her chin on his legs, and next thing you know she's climbing up and she thinks she's a little teeny puppy sitting on his lap, and he's like and he's like no, and by that time she's already there,
Yes.
And he's like, she acts like she's a little puppy. She's not a little puppy anymore.
Absolutely.
Yes. So anyway, back to the vegan stuff. Yeah, that was not good.
Yeah. I don't eat it all the time. Only when I'm like really craving, like I want a burger or I want, ground taco. Yeah. Martinez.
I'm trying to get rid of it, but it's like it
gets stuck on the
well, and the thing's moving so fast. It's like sometimes it just bounces me over. So, oh Lord, they're out today. Last night, we had an entire show, Miss Ann, with Miss Ann. Crazy, right? How does that happen? We'll take it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it the hashtags? Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. I avoid the word though, because I know that all that does to me, it tends to
bring them back.
Exactly.
It brings them in.
Exactly. Who is Kelly Bailey? I'm drawn to Kelly Bailey.
Me too. I was just about to. You was going to ask me. That was going to be my next one.
There you go.
We are on it today,
Shawna, we may be psychic.
We just may be. But don't tell nobody, okay?
Don't tell nobody. No.
Don't tell nobody. Shh. I was so feeling that too. I was just like, wait a minute. Hold on.
It's funny because when I picked up on her name, I was getting Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I was like, Charlie's Angels, something about Charlie's Angels. And I'm trying to process why the show come to me or why she would be connected in my mind to the show. And so I'm trying to still process what there is in my mind about Charlie's Angels. Are you one of 3 sisters, Kelly? Is that what it is? Because I'm thinking it's 3 women.
I got Farrah Fawcett style of As soon as you said that, I got that Farrah Fawcett. That was one of the Charlie Angels, right? Farrah
Yeah,
Fawcett.
yeah, one of the first.
Yeah, yeah. Farrah Fawcett type of style, like everything, almost like about her. It's like that whole style.
Goodbye, Miss Linda and JoJo.
Bye,
Enjoy,
y'all.
enjoy Costco.
Heck yeah, Costco should be fun. You actually combed it out because I got Farrah Fawcett hair right now, like that whole elegance type of.
Mm-hmm.
You can't mess with me, honey. I'm Farrah Fawcett. I got a whole hairstyle named after me. That's crazy that you mentioned that.
What else is that? There's still something that's just like lingering there for me.
Mm.
I'm trying to. If you whenever you get something, Shawnee, go ahead because I'm just trying to connect to see why I'm getting this energy like I'm getting this energy.
Well, here's wow. Hold on, Kelly. I mean, are you in a relationship? I don't know if is Kelly married or in a relationship or wanting to be in a relationship. Because what I'm let me know, child. Please let me know. I'm in suspense here before I want to go on because of what I'm seeing here. I have someone. We don't have titles. Yeah, that's what I thought because yes, I love it. I love that hair. I think that's the best hair, one of the best hairstyles because it just flows. But I know it's the cut, the Farrah Fawcett cut. Everybody
Yeah,
with that cut.
it looked healthy. It looked always healthy and full and
Mm-hmm. And full.
luxurious.
And it's like, well, what products did you use? Everybody trying to use them products, honey. It's full of body. Just so much body and volume. Okay. Now let's get back to you, Miss Kelly, with this. I got the King of Pentacles and the Lover's card. This is why I was asking about the whole situation. Okay. Because this person, this King of Pentacles, is very secure in his position. He's like, all right, whatever, I'm rolling with you. I'm rolling how you roll, but I ain't tripping. I'm right here with you. And it seems like he want to take it to the next level. Because this is a older, I feel like this person is very disciplined and he knows what he wants. The King of Pentacles knows what they want. They know they know what to do to get XYZ. And they stick to how to get to XYZ. They won't change it up. That's just how they are. Um, but it also seems like he wants to go a little bit deeper. Now, why y'all didn't save all these darn questions for yesterday? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because most of our stuff today has been about love, and I don't get it.
Love
um,
is in the air.
yes, it is. It's still in there, so that's why you should keep playing that darn Happy Valentine's mess.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Six of Cups here. This Six of Cups, I feel like when y'all are together, it makes it feel like y'all young again type of energy. But it's also about that it's innocent type of energy. Maybe that's what I'm saying. Um y'all bring in the harmony together. Another thing. But then you got the King of Wands here. And that King of Wands is ready to build something new. This is my first time ever seeing this card in this deck. And he wants to take it to the next level. Like, I don't know if y'all been having discussions about this Four of Wands here, but you know, making the house a home from good old Luther Vandross here. Or it's just really, upping the relationship. Um, I don't even think love will have come through. No, well, that's going to be probably the next conversation because this is what is happening. I don't know what to tell you, honey, but this is right here is what I'm saying. He is trying to make the next move. So if something happened, act surprise. Okay, just act surprise. You do have the Ace of Pentacles. This is speaking about a new beginning. And when I say that, I mean being with this person, going to the next level, starting a new beginning together. A whole togetherness. Good gosh, they coming in hot, Don.
We are being bombarded.
Yes.
But it's wonderful that they want to offer accurate readings. It's like,
Right.
are there any other kind? Hello?
Right.
In their
Right.
nasty world, maybe so. I don't know.
Maybe so. Maybe so. We have the Seven of Cups here. This is about getting focused and not second guessing yourself when it comes to making a decision of whatever it is that you're wanting to do with this relationship, or if it's about your career or what it is with your emotions. Is go off of your intuition. Trust yourself. Okay, trust yourself. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's don't allow distractions to throw you off of what is going on, of the no title zone. Okay, whatever that y'all are saying, there's no titles. It's like, okay, there's no titles, but this one wants to have a title. I also feel like with this Eight of Pentacles being here, I feel like this is the energy of continue to master your craft, continue to um continue doing the studying, continue to understanding of taking it to the next level. But there is ultimate happiness coming into your life. The sun is actually shaped like the sunflower, which is amazing in the light seers deck. Um, but this is enjoying life as it comes. Okay, that's what I have for you, love.
Kelly, I was still trying to,
Figure out the Charlie's Angels.
yeah, and I still don't get it. Are you of that generation? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna surrender on that for now because I don't understand the reference, and Spirit has not been clear to me what that reference is. Um, there's just something about that. Do you? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, you sounded like Usher.
Yeah. My God.
Yeah.
Man. Kelly, I do think you need some rest. Are you, Kelly? Are you having some health? Is you having a health issue? Is it somewhere in the mid region of your body? Is it? Are you having something with digestion or with your stomach? Um, have you checked into that? Are you, because I'm getting, and that maybe that's why I'm getting is the Farrah Fawcett situation with the stomach and whatever. Are you experiencing some issues there? And because I feel like you're tired and you're wanting to know where that tired and where the tiredness is coming from, where the energy is coming from. And I think there's a health issue going on there. I'm not a doctor. I don't diagnose. I'm not telling you that specifically. Um, and unlike intuitive gifts who will give reading on the energy around you, I'm giving you on what I'm getting. So again, I think that yes, I have MS and a rare blood. Okay, there you go. There you go. Thank you so much. Because I was getting what I was trying to make that connection. So it was, and I was getting the connection to Farrah's health, and that's what I was. Okay, and that's why, and that's the tiredness you're getting. Yeah, this is, and I would be. You've probably already done a lot of this, but I would be doing some more research. There's some new. I'm getting the idea that there's something new out there for you that you need to know about when it comes to treatments and cares. because again, there's something new. This is unknown information. This is something that's popped up. Okay, and it's something that is going to help you with the energy level, because I believe your energy level is low. And you're going to be very happy. This is Queen of Cups. So you're going to be happy to find this out. So I would be talking to your physicians. I would be doing some research first and seeing if there is something new. It's something that is there that maybe you can find. But I think you're going to find that there's something they can do to help with your energy level right now, and it may be something that hasn't been available to you before. But it's definitely going to give you the vitality that you've been looking for again, and that's going to be important because it's going to help you to kind of again this internal fight that you're younger than you feel. You really do feel a lot older, and the internal conflict is like with even with him, you're thinking, why would he want to be involved with me with all of my issues? And the answer is that that's your thinking, not his. He's comfortable with the person he's fallen for. So don't second guess the reasons, because his reasons are not your reasons. Your reasons are not his reasons. Let him be that. But look at this. I see a nice, pleasant change coming forward. This is a 10 of coins. So again, I see that whatever this newness is, whatever this thing is, I think that is going to be good for you. And look at this, a Palace of Wands. So again, good energy, very good energy around all of this for what you find. So do me a favor, do some research, look and see if there's more information out there, something else out there available to you. And then maybe you can have a conversation with your physician. But I think there's something that's going to help change the dynamic, and also is going to give you more energy, because I just feel like you really are worn down, and part of it is out of your control because it's the illness that you have. And again, I think that's why I was getting the Farrah Fawcett thing with the midsection and what she dealt with in the last years of her life. I'm not saying you have the same problem, but she did have cancer, and she did have to deal with the midsection. So there you go. We finally found the connection. Lord, I was working hard to figure this one out, and I was hoping not to go there, but I was hoping for every other possibility. But thank you for letting us know, Kelly. Thank you for confirming that. I truly do appreciate that.
Yeah.
So good luck. And I'm going to definitely add you to my prayer list and sending healing energy from me. So and I'll add you to our prayer list at our group that we meet on Monday nights, because we send healing energy on Monday nights as well. And we will add you to that list as well. Okay. Who next, Miss Shawna?
Well, don't we have? Did you take care of that one? That was in there. Never mind. Debbie Ross.
You look. I was already over it. I was right there. I'm like, go ahead, say it. People, when we say we're psychic, we know what we're talking about.
We know. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. We hit it with every person today. It don't make no sense. Yes, it does.
It does. It does.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. When I say she's my sister from another mister, there's a reason for it.
There is a whole reason.
We can finish each other's sentences. Our spouses get together and look at us. They're like,
"Yep." They just leave us where we are at. They like,
yeah, yep. Nah. They're like, y'all do your thing. You do your thing. We can't compete. We can't compete.
There's nothing to come. I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly.
Oh. You got stuff. Whoa. Oh, Debbie. Hold on, this one's sticking out too. Hold on, Debbie. Debbie, are you still here, by the way? Yes, Debbie, you are.
Good question, yeah.
Okay.
Let me play this first. Because
yes. Go ahead.
This is the energy.
Mama, could it be me?
Absolutely. And I love her back, because it's so bright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so funny. Bless you.
Ooh, cobwebs. I'm telling you, cobwebs now. That's the energy I was getting for Debbie, though. Debbie.
Yes. And it is, because she's the one doing it. The magician. The first card. That's why I was like, hold on, Debbie. Hold on. Debbie. Miss Ross. Okay. Miss Ross. You need to trust your intuition, because you are manifesting at a rapid speed right now. Okay. Anything that's exactly what you need to be doing is decluttering. Okay. So that you can make way of new to come into your life. Because, honey, it's coming. Anything that you are thinking of and that is an alignment for your highest good, it's happening. You are manifesting, okay? And it's by you trusting yourself, you trusting your intuition, you trusting the whole situation, but this is you connecting to your higher self and working with spirit because you are using all your resources. You are going within and making things happen for you. You are the one. Okay, you changed your mindset. You changed your patterns, your routines. You cleaned up. You cleaned up those cobwebs here. You know what I mean? You got the Four of Pentacles here. That's why I was like, hold on now. You got the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is saying, you know, this is indicating being stable. Okay. And if this is what you are manifesting, you are securing your coins. You are securing your bag. Okay. And on top of, you're playing it safe. You're not being crazy of how you're spending. I feel like when it comes financially, you are being more responsible, if that's the adult thing to say now, is being more responsible. You're managing it properly. You're doing what you got to do to stay satisfied and say, wait, do I really need this or do I only just want this? When we do retail therapy, child, we're walking down, especially in home goods. I could be in that kitchen section all daggone day. But do I need that extra pot? Do I need that extra pitcher? Do I need it or do I just want it? And this is being more responsible now. You do have the Nine of Pentacles because you were uh, having self-control over over things. That Nine of Pentacles is saying, you know, everything that you have planted, now you're going to this is your harvest. Now you'll be able to pluck from it. Okay. You definitely is I don't know if you're looking for somewhere to a new place, or even thinking about retirement or whatever it may be. This is good. This is setting you up, and this is what you are doing, is setting yourself up, especially to have more of the coins than spending the coins. Okay, you have the Three of Swords here. I'm gonna do a clarifier of the Three of Swords. I feel like this is some frustration here, but I also feel like this could be unhappy of where you are at. This could be, I don't know if you are working or if you have a job. This could be where you are working at. You just over it and done with it. But the great thing about it is you have the Empress card here. So there is success that is coming out of this. It's like a blessing in disguise, but you are setting yourself up to birth something new. Okay. And not necessarily mean you're pregnant. It just means that you are about to birth something brand new into your life. But it's like, okay, the Empress knows I only got a couple of lemons, but I'm thirsty, so I'm gonna make me some lemonade, and then I'm gonna sell this lemonade and to others so I can have my profit. But it doesn't stop. The land is fruitful. Um, and you are definitely, it's all about your intuition and what you're trusting. You got the Queen of Cups. Just have patience, things will come around for you. But also make sure you are taking care of self. Okay, make sure you are coming into self and checking in and making sure that you are a-okay, and that your energy levels are together, your health is together, mentally, emotionally, that you are together. Okay, so be patient. Things are turning out for you amazing. Okay, that's what I have for you.
Okay, Debbie.
Debbie.
Again, the one thing I was picking up was the drama thing. Debbie, I know I know we sometimes don't want to admit that we can be a little bit more, but I'm guessing you're one of those people that are a little bit more. And I get the feeling that you actually joke about it from time to time with people because sometimes you're a little much. But that's okay because it's who you are. You know, just make sure you don't be a little too much and overstay your welcome with the too much land because sometimes that can be a problem. That sometimes. Oh Lord, have mercy. No, I did. Yeah, no, 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 no. I'm being told something, but it's like I'm not saying that because we're not going there. Don't want to go there. Um, but Debbie, do me do me this favor. Give me a little grace when I say that. Use a little more discretion when you and when you're listening to your spirit guides and they tell you to reel it in a bit, because I think you sometimes ignore the spirit guides because you're in the moment, which is nice, but there's again, there's times where the energy can be wonderful, and there's times where the energy has visited far too long and it has an expiration date that has already passed. So when you have that kind of expired energy, make sure you reel it back and read the room, let them tell you. Because again, people do love you, they enjoy having you around, but sometimes a little too much of enthusiastic Debbie or opinionated Debbie or it's all about me Debbie can be too much. And so make sure that you know when that expiration time has arrived and you roll it back and then turn the conversation to somebody else and focus it back to somebody else and let them redirect it on somebody so where that conversation can continue. And I think that would help a lot in your with your social engagements and other things. Also, don't forget, your kids are your kids. I have 2.5 myself. Oh, you get trouble for that one. But anyway, so no, I have kids, and sometimes they can be a whole world, and sometimes they can be opposite, and so you know, they're your kids. You know, and Lord knows, like my friends have had to endure endless conversations about my children, but I also try to roll that back in when I know I've talked too much about my kids. And so Debbie, also remember they're your kids. Not everybody wants to hear every detail about them. And I am somebody who is guilty of, unfortunately, sometimes sharing too much information for too long. And so what I can tell you is keep that in mind too. There's times where people are like, I don't need to hear your dramas. I got my own. I got my own kids. I got my own stuff. So isn't that cute? Wonderful. Move on. Okay. So keep that in mind. And again, something I should have used many times myself over the last 6 months and did not. But I'm so thankful that somebody I know was willing to sit and listen and just shake the head and I got you. I got you. I got you. And I'm thinking, Lord have mercy. She has patience of Job. Miss Shawna
I'm
has
gonna
the
listen,
patience of
Doc,
Job.
on it.
So I'm not saying something that I would not tell myself, Debbie, when I tell you that. So don't know if you're not here or you don't like what you hear or whatever because you haven't responded in any way. But take this to the bank, and that is remember, conversations and energies have expiration dates. Make sure that when your expiration date arrives with your conversation or with your energy or whatever else, or even make sure you redirect it, let somebody else shine a little bit, and that'll hold you in good stead. There you go. So thank you, Sarah, for sharing us on Twitter and on the timeline. We appreciate that very much. And again, like, share, subscribe, follow. We'd appreciate everybody. And if you have not
Yes.
set up your YouTube channel yet, please do so. Set up your YouTube account because, again, YouTube University is what I call it. So much
It
free,
is.
great information, but also with YouTube, if you are there, make sure you subscribe to myself and to Ms. Shawna so
Yeah.
you can tell when we go live. And when we go live, we are not always live together. It only happens half the time for both of us. So this way, if you sign up for both of us, you're guaranteed to know when either of us are on or both of us are on. Okay.
Yeah,
And
and
you're
and
right, subscribing.
secret here, secret alert. Sonoran Mystic Tarot is almost at 1,000.
Yes.
Only
And I'm looking
16
for the
away.
big 1000.
Yes.
I would love it if you could help me with that, folks, and
Yes.
subscribe on YouTube. We're talking about the YouTube channel specifically. So
YouTube.
yes, if you could subscribe, I would truly, truly, truly appreciate it.
Truly.
I'm truly scrumptious. Alrighty then, who do we have next?
You know who's also so great and been hanging out with us all day today is Yum Num.
Yum Num. Okay.
Who did you have it?
I didn't. I was too busy editing one of the captions.
Okay.
So I wasn't even there yet. Yum Num, do you have a specific question you would like to have answered today?
No soulmate stuff.
Somebody asked that earlier, by the way. For folks, when you talk to people, people have different philosophies on soulmates. And thank you for the comment on the spectacles. I love different glasses, but these have been around the longest so far because I like the frame, the feel. It's been good. But when you say soulmate, your meaning of soulmate may not meet mine or Shawna's or anybody else's. So when you have a conversation with anybody about soulmate, make sure you clarify what you're intending to mean by that word, because it is such an overused and very much underappreciated and not understood word that
Right.
when I say soulmate, you may not understand what that means. When you say soulmate, I may not get it, and then we're having a conversation about two totally different things, and we don't want to go
Absolutely.
there. So make sure that when you do that, and please don't ask the soulmate questions here because I will go long and in depth and put you to sleep, and you don't want that on a Thursday morning. I promise you.
You don't.
Yeah, don't. You don't. No, soulmate is not your life partner, Sarah.
No.
That I can guarantee you is not the case. Soulmates are not life partners. And so when you ask a question in the future, Sarah, make sure that you ask somebody about your life partner. Because again, from my point of this is again my point of view, your soulmate in this lifetime may not even be your partner, may not even be a friend. They could be a brother, a sister. They could be a friend. They could be somebody who you haven't met in this lifetime yet because you didn't need your soulmate yet. But again, because they come in a certain purpose for a certain thing, or they're there with you always during the lifetime, it depends. And that's why I say it's a very complicated thing. But for me, a soulmate is not that necessarily that person that you meet in elementary school and you marry and you live together all your life. You can even have that person, but that is your life partner. That's not your soulmate necessarily. It can be, but they are not. They are mutually exclusive, but they can be at the same time.
Also with twin flames, okay? Twin flames doesn't mean that you are in an intimate relationship with them. It could be your sister, your brother, your mom, your father, your uncle, your grandmother. It can be a friend. It can be the neighbor. It can be anybody, or anything. So it's not saying, bam. So a lot of times, this is what happened with the vocabulary. We put those descriptions with that, speaking that, like, oh, my soulmate this. Well, wait a minute. If you always searching for your soulmate, you may be lonely because your soulmate might be, a dog named, I was going to say Paco. But or it may not even be in this lifetime, like Don was saying.
It's funny, num num. I'm going to copy that response, and I'm going to. I mean, I'm hoping I can. No, it won't let me. I'm going to have to copy that. I'm going to start it because I love it. I
What
will
did it
remember this
say?
one. It says, "I just happened to be on the potty when you were talking to me, low. Anyway, I'm the type that says what comes out in the cards, not on the potty, low, low." General reading, I guess. I love it. I tell you, you made my morning yum.
Yes.
You made my morning. I love it.
Yes.
That is wonderful.
You are so awesome.
The humor is, and it's so deep. It's profound. I love it. I love it.
Yes. And Yum Num did the same thing the last time when we first met on here, and I'm like, you not playing. You are not playing.
Yep. Yep. So
Oh man.
yes, yum. Thank you, yum num. Yum nam. Is it yum nam or yum num? Yum nam.
Num.
I'm not sure. Are those mushrooms in his little picture? Her picture?
It look like spaghetti and meatballs.
That's a spicy meatball. That's a spicy meatball. Now we know why they're on the potty. Oh, Miss Bonnie's
Or
here.
they
Hey, Miss
were
Bonnie,
vegan
how are
meat,
you?
or they was vegan meatballs.
Oh gosh, yes. No, because then they wouldn't even gotten eaten.
So Sarah, if you let me just say this. If you have a relationship question, that's the one. That is the one. Not Don, past Don. That is the one. Calling on angels. That is the one, honey.
The wave.
A wave, honey.
Miss Bonnie, who is here actually as we speak, and she says, I'm good.
Yes.
Calling on Angels 1111. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You can message Miss Bonnie and you can get your reading private. She does charge for private readings, or you can watch her on Wednesday mornings and get
Mm-hmm.
yourself a reading like this. And Miss Bonnie loves love reading.
Loves. That is the
Loves.
love doctor, honey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love
And if you
doctor.
click on her, again, if you go to YouTube and subscribe to her channel
Mm-hmm.
and you click on the notification bell, you'll know when she goes live. So you don't even have to guess. You don't have
Mm,
to guess when any of us are live. That's why you hit those little bells and
yes.
buttons.
Yes. She dives right into it, and she's on point.
Hmm.
On point. Okay. So go to the love doctor, honey. The love. That's her all day. Um, Yum Num. You have the Page of Pentacles here. I'm loving how we starting off with, news of money coming in. For sure. I feel like this is energy of I feel like this is like new and fresh new money coming through. Um this is also letting you know to if you're trying to start your own business and things like that, this is like getting to know the business part, understanding the business part. It's easy to start the business, but then it's like when you got to do that talk, it's like, hold on, wait a minute. I didn't know that, and I didn't know that, I didn't know that. This is understanding the study of it. So this is at the beginning stages, but I just feel like there is a new love. This is based off of your hard work because this is something that you are attracting with this Queen of Wands here. The if this is your energy, you are a hard worker for real. And it is now coming into the rewards. And this is based off, when I say hard worker, I mean your career or whatever it is that you're trying to do. High Priestess coming through here. And this High Priestess is taking advantage of inner knowing, but also taking advantage of any knowledge that you are receiving and using that. So whatever guidance or wisdom or information that you get, internalize it and use that for your next moves or you know to bring balance in. I also feel like um, this is energy of just doing the research. Okay. And hey, I know when I do my research, I really go in. I go ham, eggs, and cheese when I do my research. And that's just me. Um, Six of Cups, it's a process. Okay. It's definitely a process of of how to do it, what to do, and all of that. But trust that you are in the right process. Okay. There are so many things out now that you can take a course in, or you can, there's groups that you can go into and ask questions, or, if you know someone that is in the same industry as you, it is, hey, don't be afraid to reach out and pick their brain. I know I pick this brain all the time when it comes to business and things like that, because he has seen things that I haven't seen before. So just take advantage of that. This is the emperor card here, and this is being successful in business, successful in what your endeavors are. This is also letting you know that you are in control. This is Aries energy. So this is a person that doesn't be is just waiting around. This is a doer. This is a person that gets things done all the way. Knight of Swords. No more waiting around. It's time to make moves. It's time to get her done. It is time to move it, move it. It is time it's to allow this shift to happen for you in a great way. This is saying, all right, bam, I got the information that I need. I got the knowledge that I need. Now I need to use this to for my advantage and go for what I'm um, pursuing. Okay, Nine of Wands here. This Nine of Wands is definitely letting you know that the worst is over and that the and stability is right there. Okay, this is letting also you know that the energy that you have put back behind you, you're not even studying it. You're not even looking at it. You don't even care for it. Okay, what you are doing is seeing what's ahead. You have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a great card here. Is you know, taking it back, just tradition, or implementing some traditional type of ways that you are setting up. Or this could be um, you connecting with others more on a more of a traditional type of aspect or connection here. You do have the star card that's clarifying the Hierophant. You have a lot of matter of fact, you have a lot of major arcana here. So this is indicating there is a huge major shift, a change is happening in your life. This is a wish coming true. This is something that you've been waiting on, hoping and praying for, and now it is really, really happening. And this is time to prepare for the future with the Two of Wands here. This is building a rewarding type of, or having those rewarding type of relationships. But this is also thinking about, look, here we go. This is the future. Where am I going? Am I going on a new adventure here of new discovery? Knight of Cups. This is going towards what you love doing. Okay. The determination here. The Knight of Cups is moving from like not just a mental thing, but also from a heart space. Okay. And that's what I have for you.
Super. Yum nom. Let me see what I'm pulling for you. It's interesting. I'm changing decks because I was told to change to this deck. And when Spirit tells me to change the deck, I change the deck.
Change them. Change it.
Yum num. You've kind of been neglecting your body care for a while. Did you take your eye off the ball, or are you, because I'm getting something in reference to body care and to health. So, again, are you not exercising enough, or you just kind of maybe, are you just, again, it's taking your eye off the ball. I'm not saying you're unhealthy. I'm not saying those things. What I'm saying is that you used to be more conscientious about your body care, and recently you haven't done that so much. But don't worry, don't beat yourself up over it. I'm just trying to give you a reminder. Again, it's giving yourself forgiveness to again make sure that you're staying on top of your health. Make sure you're staying on top of working out, being active, eating the right things, those kind of things. I just get the feeling like that was kind of a lot. You've been doing a little bit of a lax thing there. Also, you're getting ready for a major shift because you've been asking for something for a while, and the answered prayers are coming to you, and it's going to be a blessing. So it's going to be a good thing that you're getting. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. So whatever you have been seeking for a while, that blessing's coming to you. Make sure that you do not change behaviors now. Don't change behaviors thinking it's coming to you. Whatever you've been doing, continue to do it, because again, stay true to course, and during your true to course moments is when this will come in. If you alter anything at this point, you take the risk of messing up and creating that ripple effect, which will change things. So again, when I say this about the blessings coming in, I worry about that, because I think people then think, oh, I'm going to coast, or they may want that. I don't get that energy from you, but I am giving the warning just to make sure that I've said it, because again, it's like if I tell you, oh, your Mr. Right is around the corner, or Mr. Right now is around the corner, and you say, okay, I'm going to stay home until the blonde haired, blue eyed guy shows up on my doorstep. Because you stayed home, you didn't come into meeting him. You didn't make the connection.
Right.
So that's what I'm warning you is continue to live your life the way you have been living it. Continue to bring the blessings into it, to openly call them forward to you. Do everything you've been doing. Don't alter your life in any way. But the good part is, again, the blessings are coming to you and they will be delivered upon you. And so be prepared and be open. So when they do show up, you invite them in and you're like, come on in, baby. I got your seat right here. You sit down. Let's have a long conversation. If you're good, you can stay a while because I love the blessings and that kind of stuff. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Your prayers, what you've been asking for will be resolved, but continue to live your life the way you would until they are resolved. Do not alter things otherwise. And it's interesting here, the retreat's coming here. So again, it's giving you a peace and a reserve that you haven't had in a while. So again, apparently this is something you've been wanting for a while and something that's kind of bottled you up a little bit and kind of tied you in knots. So know that you're getting the answer, which is going to help give you that. And look at this, the freedom card. I love it. So again, the freedom card is telling you that those bonds will be released and you will be again in a happy place. Okay. Oh, wow. And I see you returning to a more playful individual, somebody who has, again, you have a very strong wit as it is. I can sense that. But it's interesting because that wit has kept you from listening. You kind of been told by Spirit a few things and you kind of ignored it. And they're like, I'm not tell you. But the good part is, again, that's coming back to you. So keep your mind open, keep yourself prepared. And when this time comes and that blessing arrives, you will be ready and able to take it on. You know, it's funny. People say, oh, God, you have good luck. Or, they use the word luck. And I always remind them, in my opinion, luck is preparedness and opportunity. If you are prepared and the opportunity arrives, all of a sudden, then you can take advantage of it. That's luck. But luck isn't luck as we think it is. Luck is, again, you being prepared and then the opportunity arising. And when those two things meet, boom, you make the most of it and things are successful. This is me. I'm saying, boom, I'm like my child now. Lord have mercy. Michael's like, okay, Dad, I got you. Because that's what he tells me all the time. Boom. I'm like, okay. Anyway, there you go. That's what I got. When I say my child, he's 19. He's not a child anymore, but he'll always be my child. He's my baby boy. He'll be my baby boy until. That's the way it is.
Of course.
In that case, I do use I don't follow my own advice about using words perfectly or properly because, yeah, he's not a child, but he'll always be my child.
My child.
My child. My baby. My baby boy.
I should quit using kids because kids is referred to goats.
Goats, so. Yes. Well, as hard-headed as he is, maybe sometimes that fits. Lord have mercy. Yes, indeed. He is definitely hard-headed from time to time. Yes, Kelly, you are right. No matter how old they get, the baby is going to be the baby always.
Yeah. You remember me? Oh, hold on. Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. I'll put that up on the screen.
Yes, Melissa. Well, that's a question now. I had to keep reading. But congratulations to a great recovery, though.
Yes.
I mean, open heart surgery, child, that's big. And yeah. Maybe that's why I ain't heard from you.
Are you able now to lift things, or are you still in the period where you cannot lift things? Are you in because of the cut bone or whatever it is they do? Are you now beyond that, or are you still in the period where you cannot lift things anymore? Or still? I'm just curious. You don't have to tell me. If you don't comfortable, you don't tell me. But I'm just kind of curious because that tells you what stage you're in the healing process, and I'm just kind of curious. That's good. What else you got for her?
Let me just say, it's time. You hold on. Spirits, like keep shuffling. Take a second. Give it a second, because there is. It's been. Can't do nothing. Okay.
Yeah, she's still at the point where she's recovered. The bones are mending.
Well, this is amazing. You got the judgment card here, so you definitely done had a rebirth, honey. This is you done got, new life, and this is exactly what this is, new life. And this is a blessing from spirit, though, because of I feel like spirit needs you to see life differently than what you were seeing it and experiencing it.
Amen.
And this is like the whole alignment. Like what you did was change your whole outlook of life. I think you also changed um, who you are as a person. Okay, because it's like anytime I feel like this, anytime you gotta go get surgery done, there's a dis-ease that got to come out. Okay, and something needs to be repaired, something needs to be fixed, and but it was long overdue because it just went from one life to another life to another life to another life. Well, this life you were strong enough to handle this life. Spirit said, bam, I got you, because you're all the way mentally you can handle it, physically you can handle it. It will come with some challenges, of course, anything that you do with the body itself. But you just gave yourself a whole new, what is that, new bill of health. You have the page of cups here. This is new ventures. This is new things coming into your life, and this is you doing what you love and being in that same capacity. Um, Treasure, I feel like this is also something that you have gotten wiser with, but you're not by yourself with doing this. This is like a new jolt in the relationship with the family, all that great stuff. I also feel like you have your guardian angels so looking out for you, and they are like telling you, all right, so now are you ready to have fun? Are you ready to be about this life right here? Because now you're wiser, okay? So it's time for you to celebrate. Celebrate this as you getting this new life, but be around people that will uplift you and support you, not baby you. You don't need to be babied. I feel like you had enough of that. And now it is okay. Now let's do a thing. Now, I'm not saying go skydiving, but if that's your thing, then go skydiving. you know, you do have the King of Swords here twice. I feel like there sometimes will be frustration. I feel like this is someone that wants to kind of take charge, or this person is a person that takes charge in your life that tries to, you know, they think uh what's that, they think they leading you right, but it's like, stop telling me what to do. I am not a kid. But that's their leader, that's them being a natural born leader. But this is bringing in the happiness. I know it brings in the frustration. That Three of Swords brings in the frustration of like, hold on, you getting on my last, just please go take a walk. Go take a walk, okay? 'Cause
Not
I
today. I'm
can't
not the
hit you,
one.
but no, I am not the one. If I had laser beams, I will get you right now with my eyes. But and that comes with the frustration, because I think he's just looking out for your well being, because this was new for him. But don't you worry about anything. You got the Ten of Pentacles here. Spirit, the universe got your back, and it is going to keep providing for you on top of that. But the quarrels that y'all have, it's only temporary. It's not something that lasts, every day, all day. This is just saying, all right, I get you. You're trying to get me to say, but I'm not a baby and I need to do what I need to do. But hey, this is the only one. Yeah. But don't fret. This is when you get back together, like you're the 10, or like the 10 man, when you get put back together, right? Your focus is gonna go um into your craft, mastering it, what you love doing. And if it is taking courses, don't allow distractions to throw you off. Don't allow people to rush you in your healing process. okay? Because that can cause more damage than a little bit. Don't second guess yourself if like, oh shoot, should I have done that or should I not? What choices shall I make? You got a lot of options out here, but don't get caught up of I chose the wrong thing or I'm all over the place because of I'm confused. Just get back into your centerness. The seven of swords here. Um, I feel like this when I get it, I don't get anything of being someone doing something to you. I just feel like it's you don't need to look backwards. You just need to keep looking forward and stay focused. Okay? Just really, really stay focused on your path now that's set up for you right now. And what has ever happened. Now let's move on. Type of thing. That's what I got for you, love.
Super, super. Melissa, um, the one thing, the one thing that I wanted to share with you, and please don't
Shoot the messenger.
exactly don't shoot the messenger, and don't go off in a sense of a downward spiral or whatever. But um, there are many ways in which you recover from open heart surgery. Okay, especially when you're having the quadruple bypass, and what I'm being told is that in your process of healing, don't be surprised if they come to you and say there was a situation, an artery that they did not see or could not get to as they were doing the bypasses. And in so doing, they need to put a stent in there. So don't be surprised if they come to you and tell you they're going to put a stent in that they did not get to because it didn't need as much. It didn't need replacing. It didn't need bypassing. It a stent would do the job. And again, I'm getting the feeling like that's what they're going to come to you and say. Don't panic over a stent. Stents are not as they go in the leg. I'm being told they go in the leg and they go up and through whatever. I don't know. And the point is that it's a day thing. It doesn't take very long. It's done within an hour. You're out and you're good, and it's instantaneous. The benefit you get from it. So again, they were stressing to me, try not to worry. It's not something to worry about. It's all a part of the process of the recovery. It's part of the process of getting you back to full health. But be aware that, and don't be surprised that you may going to come back and they may say, we found that you need a stent in something, and then that's going to happen. They'll wheel you in, they'll take care of it, it'll be done, and boom, you're good. So be prepared for that, and know that when they do that, don't panic. It's that they're not cutting into you, they're not going back into the heart. They're going in through a vein with a little thing, and they go in there and do whatever they do and leave something that opens up the vein or the artery. And so you are going to be happy that it happened. And again, it'll be done within an hour and you won't even know it happened. It's that good. So don't panic over it. When it happens, I've already laid the foundation for you. I've already told you how easy it will be and how beneficial it's going to be. So don't panic when it happens. Go with it. Go with the flow. And you're going to see how it is definitely, again, a great thing to help with the recovery process. That's the other thing I had to add. And then that's about it. Shawna, which cards are you using today?
Oh, the clarity.
Clarity deck. Okay, good. I was trying to remember which one that
You
was.
always forget about those.
I know, isn't it strange? There's something about that one I draw a blank
That
for.
other one that you put up, I was like, oh wait, should I get? You had posted. I was like, oh, I ain't never done that one, but those are good. And then I'm using the light seers.
The light seers, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I love especially the one card about the light seers, the pregnancy with the world inside.
Yes, the Empress.
Yes, that to me is such a beautiful card.
It's a whole new interpretation of the Empress, because usually you see the Empress in a whole field, and she just sitting there with the Venus, and just. But this is embodying beauty, everything with beauty. But it goes further.
Exactly. And then for me, I'm using the Tarot of Dreams deck, and I love this deck. This is a great
Yeah.
deck. The other deck that I often use, which I don't have with me today, is the Gilded Tarot deck. But again, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
using it today. And recently, I was at the half price bookstores,
Of
and I
course.
found the Pop Tarot deck. Which is
Yes, that's where
Sean
I got it
uses often as well.
at.
And that's that one. This is such a,
That's
a cool deck. As you can see, I haven't opened it
yes.
yet. I'm getting ready to start a new series on tarot decks. I'm going to start reviewing tarot decks and giving
Yeah.
a criteria of reviews on tarot decks and whether I kind of liked it or didn't like it and why I liked it or didn't like it and those kind of things. Trying to give a subjective as well as an objective review of the tarot decks. I have about 100 decks or so. So
Yeah.
be a lot of videos.
Yes, that's good. That's good. That's
Yes,
good.
but it is interesting. Sean will tell you, as well as anybody, as Angie and the rest, is that this tarot deck in my hand and Shauna's hand may have a whole different response.
Yep.
And the deck that she's using, if I touch that deck, I may get a very different response to it as well. These tarot decks are tools, and as a tool, they don't tell the story. They do for if you are a true tarot reader who doesn't use anything beyond tarot, then you only use this and you say, okay, I have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is I'm moving forward with a new opportunity. That's the reading
Mm-hmm.
right there. You're done. That's
Right.
and there are people who do that, and I don't have a problem with them because they learned it. They don't feel it. They learned it and
Mm-hmm.
they repeat back. They are just
Mm-hmm.
repeating back what it is they've been trained for the card to mean. And what we do is that when we read cards, and most good readers are that, they do it intuitively. So if I get this card and I'm connected to this energy of this card and I'm connected to your energy tells me what this card means in a holistic point of view and not what it says. What it says means zero in our readings. It's a conversation starter. It's a place to move a conversation or whatever. But the message is here and it's coming from someplace out there. And,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's why if this deck connects to me, there's no guarantee it's going to connect to Shauna. If
Right.
it connects to Shauna, there's no guarantee it'll connect to me because again, our energies are different, and some energies that come from here or our spirits, and they're like, I don't vibe with this deck, and that's why as you notice, there were times where I've changed decks. I shuffled a deck, and I'm like, nope, they're telling me to change decks, and I'll go over to the Angel Healing deck, and that happens because spirits like for this person that I'm reading for.
Mm-hmm.
This is the energy I'd like to convey to you. I'd like to get the message through this deck because this deck is more able to pinpoint the message I'm trying to give you so that we're on the same sheet of music. And so you'll see me change. I've changed through 4 decks so far today. I used this deck very little. I've done the Angel Healing deck very little. Most of the time was with this one, and I'm not sure if I've made it yet to this one. This one, when I read you this deck, that means something very specific is happening and you need a very specific reading because this is the traditional tarot deck. And this one gives me so much specific information that it can be scary to some people because they're like, wait a minute, are you looking at my window? Are you watching my life? Because when you need that kind of reading, Spirit will give you the kind of reading. Most of the time, you don't need that much specific detail. But when you do, from me, you will see me pull this deck out. And there's a specific reason for that. So again, that's why the different decks. Everyone is different for different people. Okay.
Absolutely. I go into like Barnes and Nobles and things like that and Books a Million, and when I do, it's like, I go straight. Can it go his way? I go straight over to my way, and then I will stand there, and people think like, oh, should I go by? Yeah, go by. I'm just getting the energy from it
Mhm.
before I even will touch it, and I haven't been in Barnes and Noble for a minute because they moved it, and this was the one I was like, kind of curious. Not Barnes and Noble, Books a Million. So I was like, I'm kind of curious about this. Then I started, you know how you can look at what the cards look like, and I'm like, they're vibrant, they are on point, but the word clarity, and I'm like, clarity, why? So I had another deck in my hand, and I'm like, all right, Spirit, which one we rocking with today? But I was
It's interesting. I got a gift when my spouse went to Puerto Rico. He brought me back a
I
deck that was
know.
created by a Puerto Rican artist. And look at these.
I know when you posted them, they are so amazing.
They are wonderful. Each image is specific to its purpose, which
Yeah.
I love. I have
Okay.
not used them yet, but I will be using them because I'm working with them to get my energy in them and to be
Mm-hmm.
comfortable with them with spirit. And it's right, for some reason spirit was a little resistant at first with this deck, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay, what's up with that? And there was a strange kind of thing going on there. I didn't know what it was, but the more I shuffled with them and started using and playing with them and just experiencing them, the more
Mm-hmm.
that wall came down. And so I'm getting
Yeah.
close to being ready to use them. And you will find that again. Every reader has their preferred decks
Oh,
for
yeah.
that very reason. So don't be surprised when you see one deck versus another versus another versus another. The reality is that that's because that reader is drawn to that deck, and
Mm-hmm.
and it's good they have the connection with the deck, because if you don't have a connection, then you're just getting a dry read, which is a very
Yeah.
rough read, which to me does not have the same. It's not even close to a good reading.
Right.
If you have a private reading with me, I'll give you an example. If you have a private reading with me, that reading can last between 45 minutes and an hour and 15 to hour and 20 minutes, and
Mm-hmm.
you will see me often use this deck and this deck and these other decks all combined, because as I'm doing the reading, I'm being drawn to give more information or more specific
Mm-hmm.
information. So I'll have clarifying cards on top of other cards on top of
Me
other cards,
too.
and
I
you'll
do it.
see. I mean, the decks are crazy, and most good readers will do that. Having
Mm-hmm.
one, you'll not get one reading from only a deck of cards,
Right.
because most of the time, to get the specific information you need, the foundational situation is laid out with one deck, and then the filling
Mm-hmm.
in is done by another deck. And then the
Yeah.
confirmational messages you need to hear often can come from a third deck. So it's kind of crazy,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
I just love how like Oracle decks. Oracle decks are straight to the point. That it just is what it is. Like this Oracle deck, I'm pretty sure you're gonna post this one up. Is What's the Tea? This was gifted to me from LMT, and this is an amazing. This one is. Let me tell you, this deck don't play. This is all about exposure. This is all about getting to the T. Okay, and one card can be enough. Two cards would be enough, and then three cards. You like, oh man, I don't know. Are we going to Sally, Raphael, or are we going to go to Ricky Lake, or are we doing Jerry Springer?
Because those cards can be a bit indignant.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yes.
You've read me a few of those, and I was like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like one card came out kissing ass. And then it's like, okay, well, what's that interpretation of kissing ass? It's like, you know what kissing ass is. What's the concept of it? So, mm,
Exactly. Yeah. I remember you showed me that deck, and I was like, hmm.
this deck don't play. I was just messing with this deck, talking to my aunt on the phone, and I was just shuffling, and three cards come out, and I'm like, okay, let me put this back in the deck. The same three cards came out again. And I was like, well, since we're talking on the phone, I just want you to know, this card and this card and this card came out. It was jackpot, car issues, and toxic something. And she plays sweepstakes. She goes and gambles a lot. And sure enough, she went to the casino, hit the jackpot.
Nice.
No
Nice.
joke. Car issues. Her husband was having car issues. She was like, "How would you know that?" I was like, "Well, the car issue came up twice, and I was like, I don't know if it's your car or someone close to you car." And then she was like, she called me the other day. You remember you was talking about that car issue or something? Well, this fool, his car he didn't want to take it to the shop and da 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 this, and was straight on the side of the road. I said, well, I'm sorry, but I told you there was a car issue. And then another one was a toxic thing, and she's like, and then they wanted me to come back and work at the job, but I didn't want to mess with him because it's too much drama there. I'm like, well, these cars prove this point. So that's what's the tea. It's just you got to be ready with these type of cards, because if you ain't, it's you gonna get the wham bam, thank you ma'am, and get out of my face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And don't forget, folks, if you are in your house or you're in a space that you feel that is just there's something just not right about it, or you feel whatever, make sure you change your energy as well, because
Yes.
the energy is not just you, but it's around you, it's your environment. And so if you're feeling like there's like just a negative in the energy and around you, or a void or something else, there are ways to do it. We talk about smudging and saging often. Light some sage and smudge the house and get rid of the negative energy.
Hmm.
It's easy to do. It takes no time hardly,
No time.
and the benefits are almost immediate. And then also, if you do that, then light either an incense or light some Palo Santo, light something that'll draw positive energy in. Because when you create that energy void by sending out the negative, you want to make sure you fill it with something positive. And so you light some Palo Santo and you go around the house and you make sure that smoke is doing the same thing. It's funny because when I did it one time, my sons, for some reason, had not smelled it in a while or something. I don't know. So Michael comes up the steps. He's like, "Dad, I think somebody's smoking weed." I'm like, "It's a different kind of weed, son. It's called sage."
Yes.
It was a white sage and it smelled much like weed. And so he was like, "Dad, I think somebody's smoking weed in the house." I'm like, "No, this one's dad, and it wasn't weed. It was white sage." And but make sure that you understand that the energies that you have in you and the energies that you give off are not the only energies that affect you. The surrounding energies do affect you as well, and they can radiate back to you in a negative way or positive way. And if it's
Hmm.
negative, clean the space, get that negative energy away from you. If you have a negative person around you who's again sending the negative vibe to you, as I can't remember, I always forget her name all of a sudden. I don't understand. Anyway, she always says, I don't surround
Jennifer
myself
Lewis.
Jennifer Lewis, I don't surround myself with soldiers, I surround myself with generals. Because the generals are confident and clear, and they're moving, they're going someplace, they have a direction. So again, you can do various things to change the environment that you're in, and make sure again that you understand it's not just you, it is your environment. So make sure that you
Hmm.
you consider that when you're dealing with something. Put salt across the front door, the threshold of the front door, keeping out negative energy. You can do that to make sure that you don't bring negative energy in with you, or nobody else does. These are little tiny things that cost you very little. If you want to increase your abundance, you open the front door, not the door that you use all the time. You open the front
Hmm.
door of your home, whatever you call the front door, the main door, the door that is, when you look at the facade, it is that door. Even if you don't use it because you come in the garage, I'm not talking about that door. I'm talking about the front door, the front door, the front door.
The front door.
Exactly. Open that front door completely. Get some cinnamon, some
Yes.
ground cinnamon. Get a bill in your hand, a dollar bill, a $5 bill, $10 bill, 20. I don't care which bill it is. Put a bill in your hand. Put some ground cinnamon on it. Draw the figure eight. The figure eight is infinity. You want infinity. We're talking about infinity and abundance, because that's what we're working on. Ground cinnamon is abundance. Cinnamon brings abundance to the house. Do the abundance thing for a good 25, 30 seconds, and then blow it into the house. Blow the cinnamon into the house. Let the cinnamon
Hmm.
sit there for a day. Don't be Miss Fudgy or Mr. Fudgy and fussy and I need to clean it up. No. Let it sit. Let it do its thing. The next day you can clean it up, but let it sit, because again, you're blowing abundance into the house. You're inviting abundance to come in. That's what the cinnamon does. You can also burn cinnamon sticks, inviting abundance, but again, bringing that energy in. So again, the most important message here is the environment in which you are in is as much of a factor in what you feel, how you feel, and what you're seeing and doing, as is your own energies. So make sure that you're using a holistic effect, that when you have to change things, if you have to change things, it doesn't necessarily only mean you. It can be you and your environment, or it can not be you because you're being positive, but your environment's negative. It can be the people around you. They may be bringing you down, and you say, you know what? You're on pause for a while. I need
Hmm.
some positive space. So let's have a pause here until I can get to a better space myself. Whatever it takes. Again, make sure that when you're going through something, evaluate all of the kinetic energy around you, and make sure that you are bringing in positive. And when that happens, man, I'm telling you, you're firing on all cylinders.
Hmm.
You're thinking better. You're making better choices. You're more positive. Your serotonin is popping away. You have more energy. You also are you're more flexible. Your body feels better. You're in a better form of health. Because anxiety wears on you. It stresses the heart. It stresses the body. It stresses your digestive system. It stresses your evacuation system, if you know what I mean. It
The
stresses
evacuation system.
exactly like that. I was good, right? I was quick on my feet there.
You sure was.
So again, your positive health is important, and all those things can affect it in a negative way or a positive way. So again, as you deal with anything you hear from us or anybody else, and you ask these questions, when you're asking these questions, ask yourself first, what have I done? If you're asking a question about, can I turn something around? Can I fix this or whatever? Ask yourself, what have I done? Do your homework first. Go in and clean the house. Get the smudge.
Clean house, doggone it.
Absolutely clean the house. Get the smudging done. Declutter. If you need to bring some nature in, if you need to bring some plants in to bring life into the house, that may be something that you want to do. If you bring there's a plant, rosemary. Put rosemary on your front door, keeping the negative spirits away too. There's many things you can do to enhance your environment. Then you enhance yourself, and together you create a positive environment in which you will see yourself flourish.
Absolutely.
I get off my soapbox, but I'm done.
No, it sounds amazing.
But we do need to hear that from time to time. We need to be reminded. It's a funny how we think we are. It's interesting. Religion, tells us that God has a plan and all this stuff. And I am not anti-religion. I don't give a damn one thing about the other. Whatever you want to believe, you believe. I'm not telling you not to believe something. But what I am saying is, he may have a plan. Somebody may have a plan. You have a life contract when you came in. That's my belief. But that life contract doesn't dictate every move that you make and everything that you do. And so you have control. You have choices. You make choices. And then you have to deal with the consequences, positive or negative. If you're in a more positive environment, I guarantee your consequences turn out to be a little more positive than negative. And that's just from experience, especially if you're using your mind well, because your mind is coming from a different way. Your mind is coming from a more positive way and not the negative. So there you go. So shall we read one or two more before we get out of here? Because we are
I was thinking, Sarah, since she's been, but we not doing the darn soulmate child.
Yes, Sarah. We're not. So the life partner, soulmate, anything other than that, Sarah. Anything other? Yes, I do have the Tibetan. These are the Tibetan bells. I use these to raise my vibrations, because sometimes, again, if you are in a funk, raising your vibrations, Shawna, if you don't have a chance to see this, but when we go live, before we go live, as we get the countdown, Shawna is ringing the bells and doing that. And usually it's a 3 times thing. You hit it and listen to the tone. The tone.
Yeah.
Hear how long it stays? That's amazing.
I love them.
It'll raise. I usually bring it here, and then I ring it here and here. And Shawna will usually do the same thing. So those symbols are amazing, and I do have the thing for that. But they are another way to, again, affect the environment around you by raising your vibration. Spirit has a high vibration. If you use music or laughter or those things, it raises your vibration up. So therefore, you're higher, closer to spirit. There's those symbols, and these are the ones that I just used, and these are wonderful. And each of them have different decibel levels, and so therefore they take you up to a different level. So
I don't know if I know mine. Yeah, I don't know my decimal level, but it's a little higher.
yeah, yours is a bit higher. And it's interesting because these are costing. The one that I showed earlier, the last one, is the higher one. This is the deeper one, like I have, and it's in the stores. These cost like $25 between $25 and $35, and online I think this is like $14, and free shipping. So it's like, there is a definite difference in price point.
Yeah. Look, Sarah, if you want to know about that soulmate situation, call Bonnie.
Exactly.
Oh, Bonnie. Okay, so what I got for you, Miss Sarah, is you have the 4 of Cups here. The 4 of Cups is letting you know, like, listen, you're missing out on an opportunity, or you will miss on an opportunity if you stay focused on the Mother Cups. Look, you already achieved. You already did what you needed to do with those cups. Let them be. You can't keep putting it. It ain't gonna fit no more. Them cups is flooding. Now, what Spirit is trying to give you is another cup. Now, this cup is this opportunity. This cup is something from scratch, and you make it golden. Okay, this cup can be wooden, but it needs that little extra pizzazz with it, and that's what it's doing. I also feel like this is about attracting security into your life, attracting money into your life. But you gotta be opening those eyes, honey. See, the cup is up here, and your focus is all down here. Like, I'm proud of them cups. Well, them cups is about to run dry, honey. They about to fall into the little lake or whatever this is. They about to fall into it. So now it's time for you to um, focus so you can receive that attraction. You know, when you say that affirmation, I attract financial abundance. Well, let them hook you up. Be open to embracing that. Okay, you have the 10 of Wands. This is the reason why I'm telling you. This is the reason why you should be focusing on, I wouldn't say focus, but open to receiving from Spirit instead of being closed-minded or a closed heart, because there is something coming to a close. 10 of Wands, something that was heavy, something that was um feeling like it was a burden, feeling like it was just too much on you, and you starting to feel burnt out. Well, here's this opportunity. As one door closed, another one is opening at the same time, and you got to allow it to happen for you. Your resistance is crazy. 5 of Wands is who you fighting? What you trying to do? You trying to keep both doors open? It's not going to work. One, it's just like this, and we said it in a previous reading. When you come in, and you said it just a few minutes ago, anyway, Don. If the energy is not right in one room, change the frequency, change the vibration, okay? And you can't keep. You think something new gonna come into that? No, it's nothing new is gonna come into that area or in that space. This means, all right, let me just close this door, put a lock on it, and just be done with it. And this can be tension, inner conflict with self because you had to close that door. It's okay. Because you got to be open to receiving. 6 of Pentacles. I know your hand is out, child. That hand is nice and ready. Your arm getting tired? Is it getting tired from having this hand out? Well, there's this cup. This cup is waiting on you. This opportunity is waiting on you. All you have to do is be open. I'll keep saying it. Open to receive. And this is what the 6 of Pentacles is all about, being open to receiving. This is sharing your resources. This is also, when I say resources, I'm not saying you gotta, anytime you see somebody you gotta give them $1 or something. This is saying share how you got there. Share how you got to where you are at, because they can help others. And then this is the gratitude. I thank you for this. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that. 5 minutes a day saying how grateful you are, grateful you are for whatever. It's nothing wrong with saying that. That's just open up more of law of attraction here. 6 of Swords. This is definitely saying it's time to move on. And you are going into the unknown, but you're coming out of things that were hectic. You coming out of things that were chaos. And now you coming into a space that, wait, I don't know, it's going to be a little shaky, but listen, you putting your trust in Spirit, and Spirit is going to take you into the unknown, because the unknown is that something better. That unknown is what you either been asking for, peace, harmony, compassion, whatever it is. That's what that something better is about. And things are and will be improving. Just go along for the ride. You're not the one that's on the boat directing it. Spirit is. Spirit is the one taking over. You don't know where. Hold on, we're going in the dark. Yeah, we're going in the dark. It's a better time to go. Why not? Trust me. Trust me. That's what Spirit is saying. And okay, I'll say this. When you move, even if it's a physical move, you lose your friends, you lose your close people, you you make way for the newness to come in, for new relationships, more genuine relationship, whatever that you was asking for. And then there's that frustration of like, dang, I broke someone's heart. Well, it's okay. You know, it's not something to beat yourself up. Everything and everyone has a season. And as long, now it's up to you. If they were toxic, then you let them go. If it was something beneficial, then you see it for what it's worth, as far as in, all right, we're gonna be hanging together and everything. But in the process of moving, you're gonna be breaking some people's hearts. Cause listen, I know when I moved to from North Carolina to Arizona, boy, me and my grandma like this. This is my tattoo partner, and she did not like Kenny at that. She was, why you couldn't take a job over here and da 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 this, and it just wasn't in the cards. But Arizona was calling out. This was something unknown to me. I ain't ever been to Arizona. But if I didn't take that step, take that leap, I probably wouldn't be here today talking to y'all. I wouldn't be here today, with my brother from another mother. I wouldn't be here doing what I'm doing. I will be still stuck and afraid of like that what if? What if? Oh wow. What if? You know? So this is stop second guessing yourself. Boy, this is coming up a lot today with that 7 of Cups. Because a lot of people are saying, wait, did I make the right move? Did I do this right? I don't know if I bump that. You have to realize and trust yourself and trust your intuition so you don't allow cloudiness. This is why we keep saying raising the vibration so you can think differently, cleaning your space so you can think and move differently. And what you are doing with this King of Swords is working smarter, not harder. You're thinking wiser. You have the backing, okay? You have the backing, but you are ready for a change. You asked for this change, doggone it. So why is it when we ask for something and then when we receive it, we like, oh man, what happened? What happened? Hold on. What happened? Well, you asked for it. Here you go. Well, am I ready for it? Then that's when you get that slap upside your head and say, didn't you ask me this? Didn't you
Mhm.
ask for this bag of chips? you know, like all you have to do is trust that the universe has your back and will provide. Now here we go. Okay. So this is what I have for you, love. Don't be afraid of what the future is bringing in.
Exactly. Sarah, the one thing I was getting is I get, are you moving to, are you considering moving to Ireland? Because I'm getting the Green Isle, and I was getting Green Isle, and I was getting that energy from the Green Island, and then I saw your name McKellen, and then I'm thinking, well, maybe that makes sense. I don't know, but I definitely get the energy of you. Are you considering moving to Ireland? Because again, I can see you in Ireland. I can see you overlooking the ocean. I see the green grass. I see the wind blowing in your face, and feeling, oh, you're in Ireland. Oh well. All righty then. All righty then. I was thinking that's what it was going to be. All right. All right. Well, then you answered my question. So you're thinking about moving within Ireland. All right. Because I was getting the Ireland thing. I am in the city though. No, you need to be in the country. You need to be in like an, and what I'm getting though, but what I'm getting is like a fisherman's village. I'm getting a someplace where the people live on the land and off the water, and that exchange of it, because again, I think there's a richness in that environment. I'm getting that you're a curious person. I'm getting that you love to learn and grow on things that you are not really aware, that aren't part of you already. And I get the feeling like these fishing communities, these fishing communities that mix with the farming, because the farming around the community, of course, and so you have farms around the community, but then you have the fishing. It's like at first, and again, I'm getting this feeling like a rise, like a plat, and then a plateau, and the farming communities up here, and then the fishing villages here. and they kind of interact because, again, the farmers sell to the fishermen sell to the farmers. Everybody continues the circle of life, as you say. But that's where I think you'll nourish. You'll flourish, not nourish. You'll flourish. I used the wrong word. They were telling me one word and then they fixed it for me. Thank goodness. You will flourish because of that exchange of information, of that exchange of knowledge. And I get a thirst. I get a thirst for knowledge for you. I get a person who wants to learn, a person who is continuing. And I get, you're an artist. You're an artist, and you're something about scenery and scenery. So either you paint or you photograph or you because you capture images, and so you're either a painter or a photographer, and this space will be wonderful for you because you will find visions. You will be able to find elements of something that we all see, and you will be able to find that little element and turn it into art. I mean, you could look at a fish and then just close in on the eye and a little bit of, and turn that into a piece of art because, again, you have an eye that we don't have, or I don't have. So I see that very much. So I see your art growing, and again, that's part of that growth and development you'll get from there. But I think the exchange of information, the exchange of ideas, and learning a different feeling of people who live off of the ocean versus off the land will hold you in good stead, and will actually just, you'll be mesmerized by it, and you'll want to learn more. So make that leap, get that move, get out of the city, get into that place that you're talking about, and you will see that the shift. And you're meant to do this. That's why we've been given the information. And that's, again, I guess why they showed me the green was to know that not only you're in Ireland, but they want you in a green space and not a city space. So yeah, get yourself into a rural community. But I really do strongly suggest, if you're drawn someplace, if there's a fishing type community, you're going to see it. You're going to that's where I need to be. You'll know it. You will know it. As soon as you walk in, you're like, this is where I need to be. And that's where you will stay. And you will be happy that you made that move. So there you go. There you go. Miss McKellen. I paint when I'm happy, but I haven't been inspired. You will be inspired. Again, that painting will come back. I see you doing landscapes. I see you in seascapes. I see you looking, and I see you painting birds. I see you actually doing kind of like a kind of like an Audubon type deal. You know, the Audubon. James, is it James Audubon? It's what anyway. I can see you doing the Audubon kind of deal, and I'm trying my best to be cool and get this person alpha here. Sorry, folks, I'm doing my best to get rid of them. But the damn thing is moving so fast. So
that
anyway,
name has came up twice.
Yeah, and
no, from another live.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go. So you will be blessed by by what you see when you make that change. The spark will come back. It hasn't gone away. It's just that it's muted because of you're not inspired. You will be inspired by where you move to. So get that move done before summer. Don't wait till summer. Get it done before summer. LMT says now she wants to be in Ireland. I'm telling you, from what I envision, for the vision I got from this quaint little town, I feel like I am in a movie. I mean, I feel like I'm just in this wonderful kind of quaint movie. And it's such a beautiful space. And so whenever you get where you're going, Sarah, send us a picture. I would love to know if I see what it is in my mind's eye where you're going to be, and if it turns out to be exactly that would be crazy. Not crazy because that's how psychics work, but it would be affirming. There you go, affirming.
It's all that's what I saw with the Six of Swords for her. I mean, like, it is unknown, but shucks, it's gonna be bomb. It's gonna be
.com.
It is .com. 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 You finished my whole deck.
Lord have mercy. Anyway, yeah, there you go. So shall we do one more before we get off of here, or are we done?
It's up to you. I'm down for whatever.
Don't lay it at my feet. No, 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 no.
I is. This is this is the show.
Oh, let's see. Let me see who I am drawn to. If there's someone, if you're drawn to somebody, let me know as well.
Well, here was. I was trying to find that we had a new person in here, and I don't know if they are still here. We had someone brand new. I was like, ow, oh. Oh, Deborah. Deborah this is the third and last name.
Deborah?
I was frozen. Am I frozen now? Okay.
You were stuck. Yeah, you were like in and out.
Hope it wasn't an ugly picture, Chad.
Oh no, you don't.
Because
You
a
can't
lot
take
of
an ugly picture.
times,
You can't take an ugly picture. What are
shucks,
you talking about?
man, when I freeze up over here, it be looking crazy.
You can't take an ugly picture. You just not possible.
Oh man. Well, tell that to my grandma when I was growing up. We wasn't allowed to smile for our school pictures. We couldn't show our teeth. We had to. I'm
Oh,
like every school picture we couldn't show our teeth.
is the name Schmidt? Deborah Schmidt.
Yeah,
There
is
you go.
Deborah Smith? Are you still here?
Deborah, are you here?
If not, we'll go to Ann.
That's who I was over. I thought that's who you're going to call.
Yeah, because that was the first one. Maybe that's what we need to go with because I saw that first, but then I was trying to give homage to the new people.
I love this. Sarah says, guys, may the energy, joy, bliss, and reassurance you've given out today be returned 100-fold. Incredible, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Sarah.
what
I
an
appreciate that
amazing
as well.
way of putting that together, honey.
Absolutely. Sending back positive energy in a very positive. I love it, love it, love it, love it.
I love it. I love it.
Let it go.
So let's go to Ann.
Let it go. Ann, are you still here? Would you like general or a specific? Don't say specific. If you have specific, ask the question. Otherwise, just say general. We'll take it from there.
Yeah, beforehand.
Take it from there. Miss Julie, thanks for being on today and spending so much time. And Bonnie as well.
Yes.
Thank you for popping in and staying here. Yeah, and let us know if it's a general or a specific.
Do you have a question, or you just want to hear what Spirit got to say for you, honey? Because the cards came out, but I'm just gonna wait. All right, we'll ask. Damn it.
Again, when I say, what is the specific? What is the specific? May I ask how my professional relationship with John will be? Damn.
Bonnie?
Bonnie, I'm sending you a link. We're popping you on screen. We need your help. 911. Emergency, Bonnie. Emergency.
It's emergency.
Is your hair done? Are you ready? I'm going to send you a link.
Oh, man.
Oy vey.
Literally.
Oh, good Lord.
You laughing.
We laughing, but we're laughing in serious tones here.
Serious. Shucks.
Oh, Lord.
I'm about to FaceTime. I'm about to call you through Facebook.
Oh, it says, Anna says it's not love. Okay.
Oh, okay. Usually. But she said professional. So.
All right.
How my professional relationship? Well. And. You sure? That is not love, and
I know because I see all those hearts and the rose. Unless they're meant for us, I don't know, man.
I got the Ace of Pentacles first card out, right beside the Ace of Wands.
And I got the Ace of Cups.
Wow. And
Mm.
I don't think he's interested in me. Well, I need one of them fans like Angie.
The shade pen.
Uh, well, here's what I see. I see that there is something new coming in. Something new
Coming in. Got that coming in?
coming in.
Mhm.
I also see that oh yeah, this is definitely work situation that this is happening.
Mhm.
Is this a young one here? Cuz I got the page of cups and you got the ace of cups.
And the queen.
Ooh. You can play like this is professional, but deep down inside there is a next level here. Okay. Because we have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups.
Mm-mm.
And we also have lovers. Older than, well, somebody. And we got the Six of Swords. So,
Well, you are leaving because there's the tower card. So yes,
yeah,
you are
yeah.
leaving. You're walking away.
Yeah, that is definitely. But there
Mm.
is going to be a situation ship that's going to be happening. And you're not leaving by yourself, I don't feel. Yeah, there's a togetherness of moving with someone somewhere else as professional wise. Okay. Um, New opportunities are coming up. There is taking the risk of, man. As I read this person is willing to take this risk. It's the if you want to keep it at professional, fine and dandy. But that's not what this is reading about. But there is leaving from where you are at right now. Um, but this lovers card right here, it just don't pop up in no darn um professional. Is that what we calling it now? We calling it the professional relationship?
Well, if you have a John, yeah, I would guess so. Oh, that's not what she meant. I'm sorry. I got okay. My bad. My bad. Just kidding, Ann. Don't take it serious. I'm just
And we're only
kidding.
messing,
A
okay?
little humor. It's been 3 hours almost. A little humor.
you know,
Leaving from where? I'm trying to save this profession. You're saving this profession?
professional. I got a Queen of Cups. Um, man, didn't you get a Queen of Cups too?
I do, which is that change.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. The changes, the tower card, the change is coming. That's for
Mm-hmm.
sure. And with that change, again, you have to be flexible with the change because it is coming. You got to get, you're going to be moving forward. And again,
Mm-hmm.
it's a new opportunity and you're going to be happy with the new opportunity. And then again, we have here the six. So it's mutually beneficial. It's good for you to move on and it's good for the company to have you move. Apparently, again,
mm-hmm.
it's not quite the, it's not quite the it's not quite beneficial for either party. So it is time for you to move on, and you will be moving on. I did get the tower card though. So are you moving on because you're choosing to, or because you feel like you're going to be asked to move on anyway? Because again, that tower card usually has that kind of energy with it.
I feel like it's more of that being asked to. It's like a forced out, you
Hmm.
know. Um
No, I don't
Definitely
think that.
forced out. Oh
Yeah.
no, we were only messing around, but listen, this Knight of Wands is, I feel like that's that professional um you know type of thing. It's just he only sees one thing in career, and that's it. Um he's rude to you, so why were you trying to save the professional relationship?
You're not going to save that professional relationship. Again,
Mm-mm.
that
That's what I was
ship
like.
has sailed, which is what Shawna Six said. That ship has sailed. That
Yeah.
again, he is forcing me out. Of course, that's what I said. That's why I said the Tower
Mm-hmm.
card. When I said, "Are you being asked?" Because again, the Tower card said that you didn't make that choice. You're being made that choice is being made for you, but
Yeah.
it's a good choice.
It
That's the
is.
in this case, you needed them to kick you in the butt because you weren't kicking yourself in the butt. You knew you
Mm-hmm.
needed to exit. And they're saying, okay, since you didn't get the hint, Spirit was giving you hints, you didn't listen. So
Wow.
Spirit gave you a delivery saying, bye bye, see you
Mm-hmm.
later. Now, the one thing you don't do though is you don't shit where you eat. So in the next job where the young man is who has an interest in you, do not play that game. Don't go there. Don't
Right. Right.
Let me play
Because
the clip. Let me
that's that
play the
game.
clip.
Do it. No, don't do it. No, 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 no.
Don't
Don't
do it.
do it.
But here's the great thing about it. This is like a blessing in disguise,
It
and
is.
okay, because what you have a bigger opportunity coming your way, and this is something that you want to do. It's not something that is dropping from the sky and say, here, this is just a job. No, this is based off your career, and this is taking it to the next level for you. This is all about you, love. Okay. But
Yep.
this is like I said, this is going into the unknown. Okay. This is definitely going into the unknown because you don't know what to expect. But you kind of missed your signs with Spirit.
And I don't think that's it's interesting because I don't get that
I
feeling.
don't get it. I
And
don't
you have
get
me all confused because your comment, your responses have been all over the place and giving. But again, I think that you're not done yet. I don't think you're done yet.
yeah.
I think
No,
you
no,
are
no.
going to be working someplace else. I don't
Yeah.
think yet, but you definitely. It was time for you to finally walk away. But yeah,
But see here's I think this is what it's getting at. It's not I wanted to say your next thing, your next adventure is not a job. This is something that you're gonna enjoy doing. What is happening? Is this woman causing the issue? What woman?
the issue
Don't be concerned.
exactly. The issue isn't the issue and where it's coming from isn't the situation. I'm telling you,
Hmm.
Spirit needed you to get the message. They needed to move you on, and they
Yes.
stepped in. It could have been her. It could have been 10 billion people. It doesn't matter who, what, when, where, why. The
Yeah.
reality is, it's time. And
Yes.
Spirit gave you all kinds of reasons why you should have left sooner. You didn't.
Hmm.
And so
Hmm.
at this point, they're saying, hello, it's time to go. And you shouldn't take away any hard feelings. The reality is the relationship deteriorated that was there. The business
Hmm.
relationship deteriorated, and it's time to walk and just move on. But
It's
I don't
okay.
think this is the last. I do
No.
see you doing something else. You are
I
not done working. You will not be enjoying retirement. That will not be who you are.
Right, right. I don't even see her retiring anytime soon right now. Anyways, I just felt like she's just on to the next best thing for her. And here's the thing that I want to be clear with everybody. Stop being concerned of who, when, and how, and where. Know when Spirit does something for you or push you out of a situation, know that it's for your highest and greatest good. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like, dang, I wish this didn't happen. But you do wish it happened because you wanted something better. So,
And we both saw something much better in front of you.
oh, heck yeah.
So take the advantage, take the leap, and know that what's in front of you is far better than where you are.
Way better.
Yep.
Way, way
And if
better.
not now, when? I mean, if not now, when? When are you going to realize that you deserve better? When are you going to realize? When are you going to stand up and say, you know what, I'm ready for something better? Because this isn't. You can tell you're not comfortable there. You're not liking it there. So again, you're just take the out as you are, and you don't. I'm not saying the tower card said you're taking the out because you don't have a choice. Is what I was
Mm-hmm.
getting.
Mm-hmm.
But again, when you're given the symbol, the sign, the message, whatever, take it as it was intended and then use it to help yourself move on.
Right, right. Now you asking questions like for a personal reading now. So we gave
Yeah.
you what you asked from the beginning, and then That's it. Because now we got to go into a personal reading.
Yep. And for that, that's an expense. And if you want a
Yes.
personal reading, you can email both Shawna or me, or you can do both or either one, whichever, and we will help you with that. But that is these are the tons of questions that a private reading would offer.
Yeah.
Again, we're here to give you a quick little something, which we did.
And if
Plus,
it-
ours was a little
yeah.
longer than quick, but there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Julie, I posted on here, Love Riot Warrior, who is Julie Karen. She will be on tomorrow. And as I told you, if you've gone to YouTube with one of the clips I pointed out, she was one of them. Her and Michelle Oliver, apparently, and Victor, who was on here as well earlier, they will be on tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, to do exactly what you and I did today, Miss Shawna.
Yes.
In a very different way, because everybody has their own styles, but they will be
Yes.
doing readings as well. So if you did not get your questions answered today, please join them tomorrow.
Yes.
They will be on live, starting
Yes.
again 9 a.m. MST. And Miss Julie's pretty strict about her time, so there's usually not an ish.
No,
Her
it's no
times are
ish.
it.
She
They
on.
are absolutely.
She on.
Yes, indeed. So when I say ish,
We're
it
the
truly
only
is
ones. Us OGs are the only ones that go for ish. And Angie.
exactly.
Me, you, and Angie. We're the
Yeah.
only ones that go for the ish.
Yep, we live in Ishland.
Yes.
And drives people crazy, but that's what it is. And then
Yes.
on Saturday, there's a day off. Nobody. And on Sunday is Miss Angie. If she's in town and not traveling again, it's her birthday month, so she may be traveling.
Yes.
But Miss Angie gets back on approximately 3-ish Mountain
Right. See?
Standard
Told
Time.
you.
Exactly. And she may be with Sherry Berry or with other folks, but
Mm-hmm.
a great day of readings with her, and again, a wonderful style. And then
Mm-hmm.
Monday morning, bump, it's Miss
I'm
Shawna.
back.
Miss Shawna
It's my
returns.
voices together. And we got to talk about, the rest of the month.
Exactly. Now on Monday mornings, Miss Shawna, tell them what to expect so they don't have the wrong idea.
Right. So it's tea time. Tea time, I break down the week's energy. Okay. I talk about what's in this great planner. Okay. I talk about what's in for the week, what to expect, things to work with. Um, yeah. So we got some major energy happening next week. So I will be in discussion about that on on Monday. I stopped doing readings on Monday for a simple reason, as I want everyone to embrace this energy with tea time. Okay, tea time gets lost when I start to do private readings. Do personal readings because I'm on there for 4 hours, and I have new things happening. And hey, you see me, on Thursday. We can talk. Okay. But other than that, on Monday is strictly just tea time talk. Support it. Support it because it is going in a new direction now. And it's opening up not just the lives. I am actually going to have the lives still up, but I will also do a personal video, a regular video just for tea time so you can rewatch and get you set up for more information, more things. I do go a little above and beyond because now I have a Patreon page where you can do a subscription and you get a way more information on there. So, and what to use and how to use it and for the week. So, but not just that, it's for the month. Everything is packed into the Patreon subscription. And if you would like to join, it's in the link tree. Goddess Power 888. There we go. It's in the link tree, so you can hit that subscribe button. I'm not hitting you in your head with the price, honey. It's just you getting so much information and you getting the tea time broken all the way down.
Absolutely.
So,
And then on Tuesday, Miss Julie is back, and Miss
yep.
Julie is with Susan on Tuesday.
Susan.
And
Yes.
Susan is the one who wrote that book that I put up earlier about embracing or loving your spiritual gifts. Love your spiritual gifts. So Susan
Yes.
wrote this book, and so Susan, the author, is also on Tuesday mornings with Julie, and I am almost certain they start at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. If not, Miss Julie will correct me in the chats, hopefully.
Boom.
And then Wednesday morning, Miss Julie is back, I think, at 10 a.m. with
10.
Bonnie, which is Calling on All Angels
The
111.
love doctor. Go
The
on there for
love doctor, the
all
goddess
your
of
relationship
love.
questions. The love, honey. You got to put them lips together for the love, honey.
Exactly. So there you go. You've gotten the church announcements. You know
You
when
got the church
everybody's on,
announcements.
and I'm on Wednesday night with Angie,
Yes.
and we start 6-ish Mountain Standard Time ish.
Yes. Ish. We strong with the ish.
But I tell you what, we may be ish, but I can tell you that ish is worth the wait because we give it when we
Yes.
come. When we show up, we bring it. So,
Mm-hmm.
if I do pat myself on the back, I will about that. We tend to enjoy this very much, and what we give, what we lack in getting here on time, we give in what we present. So know
Absolutely.
that when you come, you're going to get some entertainment and readings.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
anyway, it's been great, Miss Shawna. And again,
Yes.
folks, reminding you guys, you make this work. Your energies and the positive energies and the contribution you give when you pop in and you give that energy to us, when you bring it to each other, that is what makes this work. And so we are nothing without you. We appreciate that you come in and spend time with us, and we love the fact that you're willing to give as much as you get, and we truly do appreciate it. I'm speaking for both myself and Shawna, but Shawna can speak for herself too.
Oh, I wanted to correct Yum Num. It is Susan Grayson, not Susan Tarot with the Pisces. I don't even know who it is, but they may be an awesome tarot reader too. So
Yeah, it's Susan Grayson. Yep.
it's Susan Grayson. Yeah, I don't think she has a YouTube channel. She do, but I don't think she's.
Oh, I think she does. Let me look.
She does. Okay.
I thought I popped it up here somewhere.
And then she talks about a book on there.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if I have a YouTube thing
She
for
has
her.
to have a YouTube because she's on Tuesday. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I have
But
Sherry
it's
Berries.
Susan Grayson.
Yeah, I have Sherry Berries and everybody else's, but I don't have hers. I'm gonna have to fix that. Anyway. Yeah, no, she has a YouTube channel, Susan Grayson.
Yeah, Susan
Yeah,
Grayson does.
absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
Susan Grayson. Thank you, Julie.
yep.
Julie be on it. Judy is the bam. Don't you mess with her, honey.
Yes, and when it comes to mediumship, she is the goddess of mediumship. She
Yes.
will see spirits come in. She usually doesn't do mediumships while we're doing lives because, again, it takes a lot of energy and a lot of time to cultivate that energy coming in. So she usually doesn't do it. But if she gets a hit, if she gets a strong hit, she will give it. Again, with mediums, when the spirit comes in, they come in. You can't do. I have very little control over when they come in, but when they come in, they want to be paid attention to.
They sure
So,
damn sure do.
absolutely.
We want to talk about that. They damn sure do. Thank you,
Exactly.
Julie, for posting that up on there.
Exactly. And it's interesting because often Shawna will pick up the spirits standing behind me if I have spirits behind me, or and it's crazy. And we tend to, we tend to we don't have if we when Sean and I are together and Angie as well, when the three of us are doing readings, if spirit comes in, we definitely go into the mediumship stuff because it's like they worked hard to get on this side of the veil. So while they're here, we give them the respect that they need because the information is necessary. So
they like to mess with me too much. Like, hey, okay, you don't got to poke. Give me a minute so I can get myself together because I know you're here. they'll mess, you know.
Yes,
And a
sometimes
lot
they're
of times,
distracting too.
right? And a lot of times when I see you go like that, I'm like, who's there? Because your attention is over there.
Yes. And it's funny today. I thought somebody was going to tell me that the dog passed because there was a little ankle biter running around the house this morning.
Shut up, because that's so funny. I had a dog up under this table the whole damn time,
Is that right?
messing with my legs, and I was like, I am not about to say anything if nobody don't say nothing
Yeah.
because this one wants attention, and then you just said, Yep, messing with my feet. I thought it was a piece of hair. That's why I kept looking up under the table. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
But no, it was a
Yep, no,
damn
they were here
dog.
earlier, and they were here throughout the day. And I kept wondering who's going to acknowledge, who's going to ask about their dog that passed over, and
Yeah.
nobody did. But somebody who was in today. I figured probably would
Yes.
have a dog that passed over because
Yes.
the little ankle biter was
They
here.
kept, and they low because they was around my shins and
Mhm.
on my feet and all. I'm like, kept doing this. I'm like, I know I don't have no hair on my darn leg. What is going on?
Yes, yes. This one kept like nipping at above my ankle in that area right there for
Oh
some
my
reason.
gosh,
And
that
it's
is
like,
crazy.
wanting attention. I'm like, yes, I hear you
Mhm.
there. I see you there. I kept sending the vibe, and I didn't say it because we're on live, but I was like, I kept sending the vibe, like, okay, I get your attention. Okay, back off. And it's funny
Well,
because
apparently it went right over here and was like, well, if you're not giving me no damn attention, I'm gonna mess with her. So I just kept like, I'm like, damn.
oh,
So
geez.
that's
So
so hilarious.
yeah, somebody lost one, and they
Somebody lost
were here.
a
Yeah.
sweet one. It's just
Yes.
attention seeker. I
Very
tell you
much
that
attention
much.
seeker. Yes. Yeah.
Attention, and whoever they had as they spoiled them rotten.
Yes. Yes.
Spoiled rotten. See,
Yes.
happy now we talking about you,
Yes.
and you're gone. You ain't even messing with my legs no more. But yeah.
Yes. I just got the flash of a bow. Whoever it was used to have a bow on their. They had to wear like a collar with a bow or something. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh my gosh, that is
somebody will come back in at another time, and they'll probably
yeah.
let us know. So
That is so funny and so crazy because the whole time I was like, see, there it go again. Oh my gosh.
the dog is just being like it wants attention. It wants to let us know that it's here. So it wants to. I guess
Yeah.
it's usually when they come in like this, especially pets. The owner is worried about something, or the owner's thinking about getting a new pet,
Mm.
or sometimes it's the anniversary of their passing, and so
Yeah.
it's like just wanting to let them know because they know that the owner will be remembering that passing,
Hmm.
and they
Well,
kind of
it's
want them to know.
they're just jumpy. They just
Mhm.
jumping, and it's like they're not. It's not a big dog. It's like a little. It's like a
Exactly.
little dog.
Yep.
Very like one of them expensive foo dogs.
Hmm. It's definitely a lap dog because it's used to sitting on
Oh
someone's lap.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wants so much attention. I mean, it's like, look at me.
Hmm.
Wherever you going, I'm going with you. And man, yeah, doggone it. I'm like, there is no hair around my legs, but it's like jumping, like
Yep.
right on my calves, trying to get into my lap.
Yep.
It's crazy.
And it's definitely not a cat because that's a
No.
different kind of energy. This is a dog, and
Mm-hmm.
again, this is like I call them ankle biters. So they're little dogs. They're not big dogs. They're down
Mm-hmm.
below. They're not a husky. They're not my dog. They're not my husky.
Nuh-uh.
They're
No,
little.
no.
That's a small dog,
This,
and
this
it's
is
a dog who was treated very. Somebody made her a princess, or he.
yes. It's a female dog. It's not
Yeah,
a male dog.
yeah.
Cause I got feminine energy. It's
Mhm.
just boy. This
And
was the one
finicky.
that ruled the house.
A little bit finicky too because it's like they just showed me like they liked they had preferences for eating and they would
Hmm.
leave food if they didn't like it, which is interesting because my dogs
Got no damn food.
except for the veggie stuff, they don't do the vegetarian stuff, but they'll eat everything else. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
well, with that
OMG.
said, we are out of here. Again, I
Yes.
wouldn't be surprised if it connects to somebody as we leave, but
All right.
take it
They
with you.
just letting you know that they are around, honey. And
Exactly.
they've
Yep.
been trying to get our attention for the longest.
Yep, indeed. And it's funny because they came in, again, like I said, before I even connected with Sean, I was like, okay, this is going to be like a whole day thing, because I was
Because
like,
dogs, they are relentless. They're not going to stop until, because
yes,
I'm over here like trying to push stuff out of the way. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? And ain't nothing up under this damn table.
yep, yep, yep.
But yeah,
Well,
it's
there we
getting,
go. Any
yeah,
big plans for the weekend?
no. No. I'm just happy to get my voice back and no. Well, I think there may be a festival. This is festival time in Florida.
Yeah,
Um, but other than that, I don't know. I think everybody's trying to recuperate from the weekend
I hear you.
last weekend.
We have a company coming in we haven't seen in a while,
Oh,
um,
awesome.
and that'd be nice. They're coming in Saturday and they'll be here until a Monday or so. They're just a weekend thing. which is kind of
Awesome.
nice. But other than that, not much. It was just doing that and me finishing my book. I know it's interesting because I worked the science package down, the science part of the book down a little bit and got it dwindled down and more focused. And then I was increasing the crafting part of it, giving a step-by-step process, more of a step-by-step process. Because as I read it, I'm thinking, I'm reading it for somebody who knows what I'm reading. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, this is something that I've got to give more specifics. And so I've been working on that, and it's fallen into place really well. So the book release date has been pushed back from the February 29th date, bless you, to the March 31st date. So hopefully I'll have it done by then. I know I will have it done by then. So there you go. So folks, keep watching. I promise you it's coming. And Shawna is like dying over there. Oh, Lord have mercy. Are you allergic to dog hair?
Must be. Must be.
Oh, well, I'm gonna get us out of here so Miss Shawna can take care of that cough. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't upload our exit video. Jeez. So we'll just blow it off. I'm gonna do the intro video as the exit video. Thanks everybody for coming in. See you next week. Again, don't forget the people I mentioned to look out tomorrow for everybody else, and Monday and Tuesday and Sunday and Wednesday and whatever. We're good. Adios.